couple.
What's up, Cam?
Yo,
Yo, what's going on? What's your state your problem, Cam? Cam, this
all
is
right.
this is the same
you're
Cam
such a
that
big
this is the
man,
same
Hassan.
Cam that went to the
Yo.
trouble to send me his Instagram to prove that he was black, right? So we could say that.
That is true. And then I said it, but got auto modded, so I spent like half an hour
Oh, you're
trying to
such
figure
a
out how to get
big
past the auto
man,
mod.
Hassan.
Then I got
Wow.
banned, and then I DM'd Buddha and got unbanned. So now I'm here. It's been about 5 months, looking good. I got some problems now though, other than my ban, which has been resolved.
Okay, what are some other problems? Talk to me.
All right, so here's the deal. College started a few days ago, and it's going great. But the issue is, I've been hanging out with this girl in quarantine for the past like 5 months, all of quarantine. Yeah, it's it's pretty good. We've been friends for like 2 years, but then both got bored in quarantine, so we've been hanging out a little bit every now and then. And the thing is, we're doing online school right now. But I move 5,000 miles away in a few weeks. So she's cool. I like hanging out with her. Been friend for a long time. She's not pregnant, so that's good. But I obviously I'm gonna meet more girls in college, and I like girls, so that's fine. But I also like her. But like, what do I do with this? Because I like her, but I also like other people. What I got? Give me some feedback here.
Wait, I'm confused. So you like this girl that you've been hanging out with, but you like other people, and you're gonna go
No,
5,000?
no. Listen. I don't like other people yet, but I understand that I'm going to college, and that's a big difference than a girl.
So you're
who is
saying that
still in
you
high
might
school.
like other people down the line, which is smart, and you're right. You will.
True.
I mean,
that's that.
You're
Alright.
not gonna be able to have a fucking 5,000-mile long. How old are you?
His name
18.
is Hassan.
Yeah, dude. Are you fucking insane? You're not gonna be able to have
No,
a.
listen. The plan isn't to like. I know I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the relationship, but like, what
When to
would you
cut it
do?
off is what you're saying. When is the most ethical time that you can cut it off? When is
Yeah,
the
when
best
do I-
time you can cut it off while you maximize your own pleasure and minimize pain?
I'm here for 6 more weeks in my house, and then I move. So I could wait the 6 weeks and then be like, hey, by the way, gotta go. But then she won't text me when I come back on Thanksgiving break. Or I could tell her like in 2 weeks, be like, hey, by the way, it was fun hanging out with you. Gotta go now. I'll be back in a few weeks
This
though.
is a
And I
deranged
could just do that whole
Perfect.
thing.
Is it people
For,
already
like,
planned to go on, or
few
is it you to
years.
call in?
Okay.
I don't.
You want some back home pussy, which is terrible. I mean, it's like.
Dude,
it's not
it's
terrible.
good.
It's smart.
It's
smart
good,
because like it's
though.
better than going back home during Thanksgiving and then trolling Tinder, so you can have some like weird, uncomfortable sex in your parents' basement. So it's not the end of the world, but like the best thing to do in this circumstance is to communicate with the other person as though they are your equal, because they are your equal. So you respect them and you communicate with them thoughtfully, and you say, look, I really like doing this. I don't want to like fuck you over. I think we both know that it's going to be virtually impossible for us to continue this like as seriously as we have. But in order for us to be able to, in order for us to be able to remain friends, friend being, friends who have sex, obviously.
Yeah.
What we got to do is, we got to set boundaries, or not boundaries, but just we got to be honest about it. And I think the earlier you have this conversation, the better. Like if you do it last second, or if you let it trail off, when you go to college, it's the coward's way out. I think setting your expectations is not a bad thing.
Did you have a back home Turkish girl
What? No.
when you went to Miami?
No, I did not. No, there was no
Okay.
girls for me in Turkey. I mean,
None.
I have do I have any like I've moved around so much that at
Right.
this point it doesn't matter. I've just trolled Tinder usually when I was back home, like not in Turkey but in New
Mhm.
Jersey, or I went to Rutgers, so it was easier because like a lot of people from New Jersey go to Rutgers.
Yeah. Okay. So, gonna try to keep it concise here. So, what you're saying is let her know as soon as possible.
I just think that setting the expectations is always a good thing to do because like she's going to college too, right?
No, she's still in high school. She's a senior. She's 18. We're both 18. It's
Okay.
fine.
She's not going. Oh no, that's not.
Yeah, she's like here still.
Oh shit. Okay, that's not good. Guys, stop Monka essing. They're both 18. Shut the fuck up.
This is
No,
a deranged
it's not good
pervert.
because like
Thanks for streams, man.
she's in a situation where she's like, "Ooh, I have my freshman in college boyfriend." Like she's probably in a situation where like
Oh, hold
she.
on. Let's not jump to boyfriend here. Okay. Just
Oh,
kind
I'm
of hang.
just saying, in her mind, she could be seeing that as like, I have my cool, I have my cool like college freshman boyfriend. So she might have more of an expectation from that relationship. She might be holding on to that more than a potential relationship more than you are.
Yeah.
So that changes the dynamic a lot.
Yeah.
Look, ultimately, even if it doesn't fucking work out, who cares? It's not the end of the world if you don't have like back home backup girlfriend for your like brief interactions when you get back home during like Thanksgiving break and shit. Like
So
it's just you.
do I? I know you said to set the expectation, but when do I set the expectation? Like as soon as possible. Like I get off the stream and then I text her, "Hey, what are you doing right now?
I'm just
We gotta
letting you
set some
know that it might.
expectations."
Yeah, but like you might end up no longer being in a relationship with this girl, but at the very least, like you'll be doing the right thing. I'm just letting you know. Like,
Now, if you were in this situation, would you be worried about doing the right thing, or would you be worried about
oh no, I'd be
doing the
honest.
right thing for
I would
you?
100% be honest. I would just be like, listen. When I go to college, like, here's what I would say. Listen, I really enjoy our time together. You're awesome. You're brilliant. You're pretty. We've grown together so much throughout this quarantine. But I think you know
So
that I
just
will be
lie.
going to college. Wait, I don't know if you're. What the fuck?
She's like she's like two of those things max.
Okay, well, fucking, I don't know. You plug in the holes, okay? I don't know what she's like, so I can't speak on that. But here is what I would say in that circumstance.
Uh-huh.
I think this is great. I think what we have is really great. It was really awesome. But I know because my favorite Twitch streamer Hasanabi told me that long distance relationships don't work. No, just don't say that. Long distance relationships are very difficult and very complicated. We're both very young. You're going to be in high school. You're going to want to maybe kiss some guys, other seniors. You're going to want to go to your prom. I'm going to be in college. I probably won't even be hooking up with anybody, but it doesn't matter. It's just, I don't want to do that to you. Okay? I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to limit your growth. I don't want to limit your options. I don't want to limit your future. That would
Okay,
be
so
very selfish of me.
So I sit down and say, "Hey, we've been through a lot together. It's been fun. I like you a lot. You're cool. You are beautiful. You are funny. I like spending time with you. But I have to go. Okay? It really
What? No, that's not what I said. What did I say? No, you say you don't want to limit her.
Hasan.
You don't want to limit her growth. You don't want to inhibit her in any meaningful way. It's not you have to go. You're not like you're not like an absent father who just fucking is leaving his children to go get cigarettes and never come back. Oh, I gotta go. BRB. No, you're saying I want to still be friends with you. And in order for us to cherish what we have currently, I know for a fact that I need to be honest with you. And that honesty means telling you something that is really difficult for me to say because I don't even know if I want it. But in order for us to cherish the relationship that we have currently, as it is, to cherish our beautiful moments and our friendship forever, I need to let you free. I need to set you free.
So I sit down with her and I look her in her eyes and say, go through the whole thing to tell her she's beautiful and all that. And then I say, I'm sorry. I think we can be great friends. But this is more about you than it is me. You have so much more you can do in your life.
No, I mean, don't like undersell yourself either. Just be honest, dude. Be like, look, I'm going to college. It's going to be really difficult and we're going to fuck everything up if we like, you know, if we take this one step further. I can't tell if you're fucking trolling me or not, dude.
No, I'm not trolling you.
Okay, Adept is ready too.
I want a female's perspective on this. This would be helpful to me, I think.
Okay,
I
can we
also don't
pull
want to waste time.
Adept
I don't
in?
want to waste time. If chat's bored of this, then
Yeah. Do you know what?
Can I like? How do I invite someone directly to the voice channel that I'm in?
So you hover over it and click create invite. It should work.
No, there's only hide names, edit channel. Oh, invite people.
The American people are tired
Boom.
of women.
Sent her an invite. Sent Austin an invite as well. Sent Neff an invite. All right, cool. Let's send one to Poke as well, who doesn't want to be on, but maybe he'll come on anyway if I send him an invite. Okay, cool.
And if that doesn't work, just have them join one of the general channels. I'll drag the voice channels up right now. And I can pull them in.
Okay. Like the regular one works, right?
Yeah.
The wait
His name
here.
is Hasan.
Oh no, that's full.
The two, in my
Holy
opinion,
shit.
best streamer communities are.
Wait, oops, I accidentally clicked on that. I accidentally clicked on that. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just invite her to a regular voice channel then.
Oh, you're such a big
Okay, I think she's
man,
in.
Hasan.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you can pull her in. Oh, Austin's here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Austin.
Hello.
Wait, Adept is in here.
Hold on. There's like.
Is that Adept?
No, it's not Adept.
Oh.
Adept is
Okay.
coming in here though. Oh, you pulled her
There's-
in. Cool. What up, Adept? Adept is here as well.
Hello,
Hey,
Adept.
Adept. I'm happy for your perspective here. Chat was molding at me because I said females. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say.
What a
What are your
kidding me?
preferred pronouns,
I don't know
Adept?
what I don't know what I mean. Well, since I'm a woman, I like she, her. That's
Okay.
fine.
so you should
But
there.
What's your
but no,
pronoun,
no, no.
pig? Huh?
So it depends what context
Just
you were
kidding.
using, like
Just
females
kidding.
in. Like, okay, one thing I've noticed so
I
far is you're
said
like,
I would like a
okay, hold on though, hold on, because
female
you're like
perspective.
really
Okay.
critical of a lot of the advice that I've seen Hasan giving you so far. So even with like the females thing, like there's nothing wrong with calling women females. Like it just depends on what kind of context you're using it in, because you never want to use any pronoun in like a condescending manner. So maybe that's why they're upset.
No, I said I was getting advice from Hasan, right? Because that's what the whole stream's about.
Are you getting advice right now, Cam?
that is what
Yeah.
I was
although
giving
that
him
was
some pretty good
supposed to happen.
advice.
Oh, my bad.
Well, I don't want to stretch it. Maybe not good advice.
He's a
Austin,
fucking troll, by the way.
You have any thoughts on this?
I wasn't listening. I just got here.
All right.
He has a 18-year-old high school senior fuck buddy.
Okay.
He's 18 and about to start college, and he's trying to secure or maintain the relationship with the high school senior so that when he comes back, he can still have someone to have sex with.
I mean, okay, there's two takes here. There's the
True.
responsible, mature take, and then there's the I'm 18 and I just want a nut take, right? So, I mean, look, you can't have your cake and eat it too,
Yeah.
unless none of them find out about it.
She does
Oh,
have
okay.
cake. And
That's
I
what I'm
do
just
eat
gonna
it.
say.
His
That's
name
that's
Okay,
the immature take.
Cam,
Adept,
I'm
why don't you
gonna
give him
need
the
you.
mature
eating my
take?
cake.
No, fuck that. I'm not very mature myself, Cam.
Okay.
Especially not for 18-year-olds. Like, I don't really even believe that like relationships at that age like are something worth holding on to because you have so much of life to live and learn and all this shit. So, anyways,
Oh, you're such
Cam,
a
I need you to
big
be very
man,
honest
Hasan.
with me,
First
straight up.
trimester pogger.
Do you
Yeah.
send this woman mixed signals? Because why are you like, I'm confused why you're even concerned about breaking things off with a fuck buddy. Like, if you're my fuck buddy, you're not even getting a text back. Like, you're a friend of mine. Like,
Good-
I am
good
not
take,
texting you
yeah.
back, you know?
Good take.
So, do you
Damn.
be very
Called
honest?
out.
I think that I feel like you guys almost have like a relationship or a low key relationship. Like, so I need more information here.
Hold on 1 second.
I mean, if she texts me after like 9 p.m., less than 2 minutes response. If she wants to hang out in the middle of the day, get ice cream, cool, I'll do it. I like her. But like, I don't know. She's pretty much
Okay,
yeah.
but you know,
just-
you ever on the low key, like, you know, oh my god, I love you. Like, is there any of that going on?
No, not really.
Okay, but okay, so when you're texting her throughout the day, you're going, oh my god, you're so cute. I miss you too. Like, is it like that?
No, never.
Okay, you swear though.
Listen. I wouldn't come on here just to
Okay,
lie.
I just gotta be
purpose of the
sure.
advice.
I just gotta be sure because like maybe since
This
I
is a
wasn't here from the
deranged
beginning, I'm
pervert.
just
3
sorry.
months
I'm having
pregnant.
a hard time understanding why it is that you like need to break it off with her in such like a romantic way, I guess.
I don't need to break it off in a romantic way. It's just that I've had it broken off in like a lame way, and I don't
Mhm.
want to do the same thing. Like I could obviously just leave, block her, boom, done. She doesn't live that close to me.
Why do
Never
you have
see
to
her again.
block her though? Like,
Yeah,
I
come
don't
on,
get
just be
it.
a
I
man,
don't.
huh? Oh, that's toxic masculinity. I'm sorry.
Ah, Jesus, Austin.
Yeah,
sorry.
Austin, come on now.
Well, I know. I'm sorry. That was toxic.
So don't block her. Just stop answering. Is that what you're saying?
No, you don't even have to do that. Like, all you
There's
have
a
to
good way
do,
to
like
do it and a
Hassan
bad way to
said,
do it.
you just got to be upfront with her. Like, you know her better than we know her, right?
Right.
So
right.
you, and deep down, you know what to say to her, but you just have to do it in like a cool, collective way. Like, hey, like, you know, this situation, it's not going to work out for me very long. I got to go to college. You know, I don't know what you're going to be up to. Maybe you know what she is. So just insert that there and just be like, I think,
Uh-huh.
you know, it's time that, yeah, I just got to go on. That's it.
Thank you so much, Cam, for coming. You've been an absolute pleasure on
Why don't you
Hassan.
why don't you
Thank
shout
you.
out your
This is
channel?
next
Shout out your
caller,
channel,
him.
Cam. Thank you so much.
Cam
You've been
Well,
an
we
Barrett,
absolute-
have
Twitch.
59.
Yeah, we have 59
60
people.
people behind me. Austin,
pro-
I gotta say, playing me
No.
out was brilliant right there.
No,
I will talk to everybody
it's all
later.
good.
Uh,
Cam, this is nothing personal. We just the producers are yelling in my ear. The producers down in LA are in my ear
I
right now.
feel
They're
ya.
telling me we got to move on to the
Gone
next.
Dog, don't know
Yeah,
walls
Gone
every
Dog
DM I
is in my
send him.
ear.
So
That's right.
yeah. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for
Take
having me.
care, Cam.
Bye, Cam.
Okay.
Oh, he's already gone.
The next person is Aprot. Aprot, you're on stream.
Hello, hey, what's up?
I
Hi.
have a, by the way, so hold on before you move on, Morgan, I got the Jews. I'm sending her a Discord invite as well if you want to pull her in. She says she's down to come on.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Will.
Oh, and
What's
Will's
up?
here as well. Look at that.
Who else is here?
I'm here, Mr. Show.
What? What's up, Mr. Show?
How are you?
And who else is here?
Adept, Austin, Will Neff,
Dude.
and
What am I here for?
I don't know if you want to give advice or not. I just thought you'd be down.
Is Will even a Chad?
Chad
Because I'm a
knows, dude.
Chad.
Oh,
I don't know. If Chad.
I'm not. Wait, before we get
Will's a-
started on
oh.
before we get started on Aprot, I must say I've been watching The Boys and I don't know why. I texted you earlier, Austin. You didn't
Yeah, I
fucking
was like,
respond to
what
me,
the
piece
hell?
of
I
shit.
didn't respond because
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck you were.
So I've
I
been
woke up
watching
to
The
this
Boys on
text.
Amazon, and for some weird reason, Homelander reminds me so much of Austin. I don't know why. It's not a good thing, but he
What
low
else?
key.
Hold on. Let me clarify this. Hold on. Let me clarify this. He texts me with the present progressive. You watching The Boys. Like something's happening right now, but he was watching, the boomer was watching video on demand of his show. Like I could see what he was like, what was live to be broadcasted to everybody. So I didn't respond because I was confused as to why you were telling me like you watching The Boys. I said, no, I'm in bed. I haven't even woke up yet. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, well,
So,
whatever. It's a
anyway.
good
Like,
show,
overall, you know,
and
like,
for some reason, it's just like the main one of the main characters who's like kind of bad, not a good person, but like he just like Loki kind of reminds me of you for some reason. I don't know what it is.
What's his name?
Homelander.
Okay, Homelander. Does he look like me? He's kind of hot.
A little bit. He looks like you a little bit. I think that's what it is.
Not really,
Anyway, let's
dude,
keep going. Let's keep
blonde
going.
and like 6'5".
No. It's not the blondness. I don't know. Anyway, we'll. That was a derail for no reason.
I fuck, don't I? That's what it is. I fuck. But we both look like we fuck. That's it, right?
I think he just likes to. I don't know. He likes to be in control of the situation. Like, it's just. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Like he's like a producer. Think about it like a producer.
Okay.
All right. State your business, Aprot.
Okay, so to preface this, I live in like a shithole town in Pennsylvania. It's like the middle of nowhere.
It's in Pennsylvania. They're all shitholes.
All right. Well, I mean,
Jesus
Philly's
Christ.
kinda nice.
No.
But
No, it's not.
fuck
Go
you.
on.
But anyways,
Fuck
like
you, dude. Good.
it's like really like backwards and conservative, and it's kind of like just hard in general to find like people I'm attracted to, and like it's also kind of hard to just figure out like what I want to do in life, because like
How old are you?
I turned 20 in like 3 hours.
Hey,
cool. Happy birthday,
Ooh,
man.
happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thanks.
Anyway.
So I mean, yeah, it's just I don't know. Like I guess I mean I consider myself like a progressive and like person, and it's just like I can't really relate to anyone here, and I pretty much like I don't know what I like want to do for like my like future. I guess like I kind of just work all day, then like go on Discord, just watch stream, and sleep. Like I'm kind of just like a wage cut. So like I have like no like direction, I guess. It's a good way to put it.
So you want me to take this one?
The American people
Go
are
for it.
tired of
Okay.
women.
Well, I've never been to. You said you're from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I want to. I don't want to just say move, right? Because that's like just like an obviously a forehead answer or response,
right.
and it's a lot harder. It takes a lot of money. Have you been to school?
Like college or
Yeah, have
anything
you
like
been?
that?
You studied at all?
No. I think half of me kind of wants to go to college, but like I don't really have.
Is that
like,
an
any-
option for you?
It could be, yeah.
So if
But-
that is an option, and again, this is another hard thing to recommend because college is so outrageously expensive in the United States. How can I, in good faith, tell somebody that they need to go to college to put themselves in a lifetime's worth of debt with
True.
high, interest rates? I can't in good faith do that. But if that's an option for you and something on the table, I went to college. I got a degree, and I will tell you, even though college. Even if you don't know what to do, a lot of people, you're going to find a lot of kids that are in the same boat as you that don't really know what they're doing, don't know what direction they want to go in. There's usually in universities, particularly liberal universities, which most universities, they're very diverse, and you'll meet a lot of different people there. You'll find your crowd, you'll find your clique. If that's an option for you, I would highly recommend, and not going to a community college, but like a state school. I think that it truly would be to your advantage, because even if you don't know what you want to do, that's kind of what it's all about in school, is figuring out what you want to do with a bunch of other people. Why is everybody calling me a lib? But that's what it was, because everybody gets there, and like it's very common. Everybody's like everybody's lost. They don't know what to do. They don't know what they're gonna do, and being in school with a bunch of those people, it's like you're in this together, right? Everybody's in this together. I went to school, and turns out I didn't really figure it out even after 4 years, but I ended up getting lucky and became a streamer. But that's beside the point. Most people, I think, learn and figure things out in college. But I don't know. Anybody else have any advice?
I mean, I
Yeah, man.
guess like my problem is that like I don't know what I want to go to college for. Like my sister went to college for like archaeology, which is cool, but it doesn't really translate well
Strap.
into like the job field. So like I don't want to end up in debt and just end up, you know, not
That's the
having like a
I
job.
mean, good
or
luck.
money.
That's just
the
that's just
thing.
graduating
Hard,
after
yeah.
2020.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
very
I know, but like, do I want to like spend $60,000 or like even just $20,000 or $10,000
No.
just to make friends? Like,
Exactly. That's
it's-
why I was saying if it's an option that you were willing to.
like if I
Or the
had
short
like a
answer is-
passion or something I knew I really wanted to do, I'd love to go to like college or just like school or like trade school or anything like that. But, like,
yeah,
I don't
man.
know what I would do.
So listen, that's how college can be an advantage because listen, here's the bottom line. 90% of us grow up in small towns somewhere in the United States, unless you're among the very rare and very few people who grow up in a city and they have their own bag of shit that they're dealing with. So listen, growing up in a small town is not a detriment to you in any way. The fact that you realize that you've outgrown your small town, that's the first step, right?
Mhm.
You realize it's not for you and it's probably never going to be for you unless you have a seismic change of heart, which I don't think is coming. So college offers the interesting experience of being able to live somewhere else. And even though you're accruing rent, you're out of your small town, you can kind of start to discover who you are, you know, kind of away from home and the inadvertent tyranny of your parents. So there is that benefit. But at the same time, you can use that money to just do that without the school element. The school just gives you something to do in that time, right? Because especially right now, the job market is a bag of shit. Running out there and being like, I'm looking for my calling is going to fucking suck.
Yeah.
So, you know, college is a great way to kill time. Let me tell you. And also you can gain from it, right? You might get a very, very interesting major that pays dividends, that puts you in a position to get an internship or a job that pays a lot. Or you might seek your passion. You might realize, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not in it for the money. I want to learn how to, I don't know, do something fucking artsy. I don't fucking know. But basically, the moral of the story is this. You are at a crossroads in your life, and that's okay. The entire globe is at a crossroads right now. We are at a unique point where everyone is kind of lost and has to deal with themselves because of the extenuating circumstance known as COVID-19. So if you're pensive, well, fuck it. You should be. Take that time, meditate, get to know yourself. And when you have a better idea of what you want to do, launch at it. Use all the energy you're saving up right now as a wage cuck locked in your house and explode that shit when they take the padlock off your front door and you can go fuck people up.
What are some of your hobbies outside of blasting fits on the Discord?
Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm really into like cars, I guess. Like that's kind of like a lame hobby, but
Don't see. Look what you just did. None of us said that was lame. You just said your own hobby was lame. Why are you fucking shaming yourself? No one fucking.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you, a prop that I literally binge watch this show called Heathrow, Britain's busiest airport. Okay, it's literally a show about what happens in an airport. I mean, I just don't know how much. So nothing is boring. Okay, it's what I like to do.
Obsessed with it. Like I want to know who's getting married, when, how.
yeah.
Like it is my passion.
There you
Okay?
go. See,
Also,
April, don't put down what you're into.
Just to kind of tack on to, especially what Will's saying, because it's very in line with that. One thing that I often realize, even with other people, is that we all secretly know what it is that we want to do. You know, for the most part, and maybe not definitively like, yes, that's 100% what I want to do, but there's even something right now popping into your head like, yeah, I kind of always did want to do that. But the problem is that we're very embarrassed and ashamed to admit it, not only to ourselves, but to our family members, especially mom and dad, because, you know, a lot of people have expectations of us, and not only expectations, but the second that you do kind of dream high or start to say something that is scary, they're going to scare you out of it even more. They're going to doubts, they're going to throw like roadblocks, because in reality, no one can achieve what you can because they don't have the same visions, the same dreams, the same experiences. Okay. So once you do find something, whether you found it or not, you have to hold on to that and just keep it to yourself. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be embarrassed of it. Because people will always doubt you and steer you away from it into something that they think is safe, that they think is good. So
Adept is completely correct. It's amazing how
Bad.
like what did I not say that right?
That's her French name.
Adept. Adept. Adept is completely correct. Listen, I as a child knew exactly what I wanted to do, and when I started becoming, an adult, I started lying about it. What I wanted to do was be on Saturday Night Live. It had been my goal my entire life. But as soon as you admit something big and wild like that, people fucking immediately put expectations on it, right? That's what she was saying. Immediately, people are like, "Oh, that's so impossible, and that's 1 in a million, and you should prepare for X, Y, and Z, and you should have your 401k," and all those things are true. But if you can accept what you want to do, perhaps you won't achieve the pinnacle of your dreams, but you can try and understand why you want that thing for yourself, right? I like to make people laugh. And it wasn't until I admitted that to myself that I could pursue what I wanted to do. But I was so insecure about saying, I want to be on Saturday Night Live, that I ended up doing all this other shit where I was like, oh, I got to do this to pay the rent. And but the baseline is this: I want to make people laugh. And there are so many professions where you can be a part of that. You could be the stage manager for Saturday Night Live, or you could fucking write for, the Daily Show. There's hundreds of professions there. And until you admit the baseline of what you want to do, you're not going to pursue it or make yourself better. Because if you do want to do one of those big, amazing things, you got to work, and you got to work starting now.
Right. It doesn't even have to be Saturday Night Live, though. My suggestion always is to turn your hobby turn your passion into your career. And it seems like you like cars. I don't know how much you like cars. I don't know how knowledgeable you are on cars, but there are other opportunities outside of college if that's something that you're interested in. Specifically when it comes to working on vehicles. And you can turn that into something incredible for yourself as well. It's completely dependent on your financial circumstances. College is not for everybody. You can make a lot of money that way, though. If you truly do love vehicles, you could absolutely go to like a trade school or something, and become a mechanic. There's nothing wrong with that. And there are plenty of career opportunities that way.
Yes.
Yeah, I can agree, but from I don't know, it just like from like my understanding, just like talking to other people like who are in this like trade or like job field, like they all just hate it. So it's like it's really like like it doesn't like motivate me to like pursue it.
Yeah, man.
But this is something that's in line with like what me and Will are telling you. Like nobody will experience something like exactly the way that you will experience it. Like you can't let other people's doubts and scares, like I'm not saying that you have to go to trade school, because I don't even know that cars is your number one interest. I think you kind of said that, just listing something off, right? But I don't know.
Right.
So the thing is, like, you don't have to take their word for it. It's not up to them whether you're going to enjoy something or not. And even if it's not the trade school, apply that everywhere. Like, let's say somebody does something or is on the path to doing something that you truly, wholeheartedly want to do. And they're telling you all these negative things. Like, you have to try it anyways, because it's going to be you and your experience, not them. Who cares what the fuck they do with their life? Like, that doesn't involve.
Yeah.
That's absolutely correct, man. Hey, the teacher I respected the most in my entire life was a guy named, we called him Dr. Doom. And I loved him, dude. He knew more about film than anyone I had ever met. And the last thing he said to me before I graduated was, prepare to be poor for the rest of your life. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was because he had this very jaded look at film. He understood film more than anyone, but he had this super jaded look, and it stuck with me, man. It was a fear that I carried, right? But you can't let other people's fears detract from what you do. I was going to do film no matter what. You know what I mean? I was going to do it whether I knew it meant certain death or not, because it's just what I was here to do. So, his advice was smart, and his advice was, it was grounded, but fuck his advice. That's the world's shortest prayer. Fuck him. Because at the end of the day, tomorrow's going to come no matter what, whether you're safe or in danger or happy or unhappy, tomorrow's going to come. So you might as well do the things you want to fucking do.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if like it's just kind of like a hobby I enjoy. Like I don't even know if I like would want something like that or anything else as like a career. Like I'm just like I don't know. It's complicated to explain.
Do you feel like we should kind of explain ways of how to find yourself and what you want rather than because like I feel like a lot of what we're telling you right now is once you find something, like we're not even sure what it is that you are going to find, right? We're just trying to kind of set you up for once you find it, this is how you're going to protect it. Because no matter what you do in life, like if it is your passion, if you feel strongly about it, you're gonna have to protect it. It's not just gonna stay there forever, like for a lot of people, because like we said, other people are going to try to persuade you away from it. 100%. There will always be someone in your life who will try and persuade you away from it. So do you feel like you need kind of more like inspiration of how to find something that you want to do?
Yeah, I
I
just
feel like
lack like inspiration or motivation to like pursue something.
This is a
'cause,
deranged
like I don't it's
pervert.
just
Good advice,
everything
Hassan.
sucks at the moment. Like
no, I
especially
feel
now
like
with
looking
COVID.
for something makes it so much more. There's like so much more pressure when you look for something. It's better off to kind of just like do your thing, like do you, and eventually whatever you fuck with. I'm sorry, whatever you. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask. Whatever you like will eventually like come your way. I don't think you should look for anything. I think you should just be chill. Just do what he has to do. Like do you. What makes you happy?
I agree to some extent, but I also think that you should be proactive because I think that to some degree, I look back in hindsight to my anxiety in trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and to some degree that led to capitalizing on opportunities and being on the that sort of came my way.
Okay, yeah, that does make that's true too. I guess you can't be like a bum, but I'm saying like don't be so crazy on trying to find it so hard that you kind of like you stress yourself out. So you're not gonna find anything. Now you're just gonna be like stressing and you still ain't got shit.
Dude, Aprot, how old are you again?
I
20.
turned 20 in like 2 hours.
Okay, dude, you're really fucking young.
It's been
and
an
guess
hour
what?
already?
Guess
Like
what? Guess what?
30 minutes.
That is actually an incredible place to be, no matter what. Because even if you horrifically fuck up right now, every single day from here on out until you're fucking 24, you're still at the starting point. So you don't need to be as fearful. The fact that you're this afraid of your future it shows maturity in my mind. When I was 20 years old, oh my Lord, dude, I wasn't thinking about my future at all. So you're fine. You're ahead of the game. You can be more confident in yourself. I think Will identified that very early on and very quickly. He's correct about that. You need to keep building confidence for yourself. Trust me. Just follow your passions, build on your hobbies, and gain experience in those fields. And at the very worst, even if you don't pursue cars as a profession, who knows what might happen to you down the line where the current professional trajectory that you might go on after going to college might intersect with your hobby. So you're good. You're in a good situation.
And yeah, the other thing I would mention, I speak to a lot of young people, and they mention something very similar to what you said. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it, I don't have the words for it. Dude, that's okay. Some of the great philosophers spend their entire lives trying to find words that encompass the human condition. You're 20 years old living in nowhere, Pennsylvania. You shouldn't have the words for it, baby. That's okay. It is a lifelong journey that will bring you to understanding who you are, what you are, and where you fit in the universe. Do not have stress about being listless in your journey, because all roads lead to who you are. If you just spend time worrying about your lack of understanding, you'll never accrue any. You got to take your time. You got to breathe. And every day will give you a little puzzle piece that'll help you fill in all these answers. But at 20, in nowhere, Pennsylvania, you're not supposed to have any answers, baby. You're just basically supposed to be asking the questions, and you're already doing that. So you're ahead of the curve.
As far as college goes, I think that's your main concern, right? Like you don't want to fucking waste all that money, right? That's what your fear is. Yeah, I mean, look, as far as knowledge goes that you learn in college or college broadening your career opportunities, college will only give you additional tools. And I'm not gonna lie to you, without a college degree, you're low key dead in the water for sure. Like college greatly improves your chances of getting a job, but right now it feels like being able to get a job is so unlikely regardless, or getting a good job is so fucking unlikely that I don't know what to tell you. If that's the only reason why you're going to college, then that's why I recommended trade school as another opportunity or another option. But if you're going to college, you're going to you're gonna gain a bunch of additional skill sets. You're going to meet unique people. You're going to make incredible experiences for yourself. It's going to shape you. You're gonna fuck up. Okay? You're gonna have ups and downs. College is good for the 4 years that you have without a lot of responsibility, where you can learn more about yourself. It gives you an opportunity to fuck up. Community college is a good way that you can get that start as well. Some community colleges are good. They give you that campus environment. Others don't. You have to figure that out on your own. I don't know what the Pennsylvania community college environment looks like, but ultimately I think it's an experience that everyone should take part in, for sure.
And it's an experience we think should be free.
Yes, but it's not currently. But if you are worried about the financial burden that you will be placing upon yourself and your family, then yeah, community college could be another opportunity for you. And then potentially from community college, you could move on to a 4-year institution with, if you have good enough grades, especially, your state school could give you scholarships. You know what I mean? Lighten that load as best as you can without, signing your life away to the military.
Right.
But I do recommend it. I think it's good. And it's also what you make of it too. But you will have a lot of networking opportunities, for example, that you will never have without college if you don't have an uncle that like owns a business or some shit.
Yeah. Well, Aprot,
God, those
it's been an
comments are
absolute
amazing.
pleasure. And I hope we were helpful. And happy birthday to you. Give him happy birthday in the chat. 2 hours.
Happy birthday.
20 years old.
Everyone.
Yeah, you have a great day, and make sure you're registered to vote.
In Pennsylvania, we need those votes.
Pennsylvania, we need those votes. It's a swing
okay, Austin,
state.
stop dialing for Joe Biden on the CHADVICE stream. Fucking lib.
I'm trying.
My man's asking you about his future, and you're like, hey, make sure you vote for Joe Biden, okay? Make sure you're riding with Biden.
Hey, I mean, it's either that or, fascism. Sorry, I'm done. Okay, we're done. Sorry.
We were just talking about.
All right.
All right, bye, April.
Hey, bro.
See you guys.
Take care.
Okay, the next person is Akai. Akai, you're on stream.
Oh. Hello.
What's going on?
What's up, Hasan? I am, I guess, Akai from Brooklyn. I'm asexual.
Hey, Brooklyn. Zo. What's up, man?
I'm asexual. Basically, my problem is I want to be in a long-term relationship without, like, the fucking the
sex?
Hardcore intimacy. No, because I like holding hands. There's like different types of asexuals. I like holding hands and stuff like that. Like I don't want just a friend. I want someone that I can be like, someone that can be like an emotional partner for me. You know?
Right.
So
And I know I'm asking the wrong fucking people here. Cause
Yeah, I was
Hasan,
gonna say you're literally talking to the horniest group of individuals that I could like, from Adept to Austin to myself and JOOS and Will. Like these are the horniest people that you're talking to right now. on the
Hey,
platform.
I just want
Like,
advice
that's
on like
something you just
long-term
having sex.
relationships. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I want to be you
Not
know,
wrong
I
there.
want to
Shut up,
be
chat.
I want to be a partner with someone. You know, and that's
Yeah.
hard to do. It's
I-
hard to also explain yourself when you're asexual.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not
Oh
it's
shit.
not
That's what I
fun.
was gonna ask you to do
I've been in
like
like
a tiny bit, I guess, so that I have a better understanding of like your perspective of things. Like, if that's okay.
Wait, what
Yeah.
is
what's
that
up?
again? I don't
I
get.
think
I
a
don't.
lot of us here and also in the chat could learn a lot by what you like, how you identify sexually.
Oh, you're such a
If you
big
feel
man,
comfortable in
Hassan.
sort of
Thanks for
explaining
the
what it
content,
means. I don't know if
Hassan.
that's inappropriate or not, but um,
Okay,
Austin
so
is
what
being nice because it's so outside of his comprehension that like he's like,
Not
can you
to
please
wanna have
describe?
sex.
Okay.
Can you
well,
please
Austin,
describe?
actually, I do. Wait.
What?
Shh. Austin, I have a
Yeah.
question for you. Okay, because
Yeah,
the
sure.
one person that I do like is at my work,
Uh-huh.
and they're a guy, and
Yeah.
I do like, you know, I he's really cool.
Yeah. I
And
love guys too.
I
I'm
don't
with
know
you.
how to communicate like this.
Sure.
It's really hard. I don't know how to communicate this with dudes.
It's a little
Um,
tricky. It's weird to. It's hard to like. It's sort of a rude question to ask how somebody identifies sexually. I feel like, but also you also are trying to figure out if like it's appropriate to make an like sort of to flirt with them or whatever. So have you figured out whether they're like how they identify sexually or anything or?
he's gay.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That makes things a little bit easier. Um, what have you? Do you guys speak or do you guys have you talked
Yeah,
to
we
him
talk a
yet?
lot
Or
at work and stuff. You know,
you talk a lot
I
about
think
what?
he's interested in me. We talk about politics and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
in the DSA.
Uh-huh.
Only politic nerds, I guess,
Nice.
are really in there.
Yeah.
Anyone who says the DSA is lib are libs themselves. Okay, if you're not, especially in New York City, the DSA
Yeah.
here in New York City does like bail funds and stuff like that. So if you hate the DSA, you're a fucking lib. You know.
Yeah.
You know, Tangists
I'm
are the only
honestly
real leftist.
not a huge fan, but not a huge fan. But that's beside the point. We'll get past that. Anyway, go on with
What the fuck do you know about the DSA that you're not a huge fan? Shut
just
up, Austin.
not what I've heard. Just not a huge fan.
Okay,
but,
Austin.
I actually have no idea what the DSA. I
Yeah,
have
shut up.
idea what the DSA is. But you know, I mean, if you see, do you like in what context do you have these conversations? Like, do you like, do you have a Snapchat? Do you like talk or like over the like do you text and stuff? Do you have his number?
Yeah, we text and stuff like that. I I think he's into me, but
Okay.
I'm into him too. But
So
I just don't know
if
how
he
to.
wants to have sex, what do you do? Like, are you just like, no, I'm not going to do it? Or are you open to it?
I've
Like,
been
you
in
want to
this
hold his
situation-
hand, but nothing more? How does it
I've
work?
been in this situation before. Like I used to have I had like 2 girlfriends.
Did you do stuff with your girlfriend? Are you a virgin? Wait, what just happened? Did my headphone just die?
Just a second.
Oh.
Sorry. Just a
No,
second.
it's okay. Go ahead. You're good.
I just got invaded by someone. Sorry. What was the question?
The question was like, so what are the fear? Like, what is the fear there? Are you afraid that the person might be into you, but then they might not be ace, and they might want to do more? Is that the problem there? Like, what's the issue?
Yeah, the problem is like I want to be able to explain this without like them thinking I'm not interested in them. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them to think I think they're ugly. I don't want them to think that I think they're bad people or something like that.
So
Are you playing
want,
Dark Souls right now?
You want?
No, I'm playing Dark Souls. I'm playing Splatoon.
So you want? Let me get this straight. So you want them to know that you want a committed relationship with them,
man,
but you
Hassan.
also want them to know that you don't want really a physical relationship, right?
Yeah.
That could work.
Well,
I mean, you
I
don't
mean-
always have to have sex, right?
I know you don't want to offend this person, but like, hey, this is a conversation you're going to have to get used to having if you're asexual, especially if you're going to date outside of the asexual community. So if someone doesn't accept you for being asexual,
His
it's never going
name
to work.
is
What are you going to
Hassan.
make yourself actively uncomfortable for the entire duration of your relationship to make them feel good? That's never going to work. That honesty is absolutely paramount cornerstone to your future relationships.
Man, Hasan.
So you might as well get used to having it. Because what do you like? Do you really want to be in a relationship where you're fucking doing something that you hate to enable that person to be with you? Then that person's not right for you. It doesn't matter if you connect on everything else.
Yeah, I agree. And there's everybody's got a different love language. Everybody's got a different love language. For me, it's physical touch. A lot of physical touch every day.
Wait, people in the chat are asking questions as well as people saying, I'm ace as well. Is this guy open to letting his potential partner have sex with other people even if he's in a relationship?
No. No, I'm not into. I don't. If I'm like in like a actual relationship, not just like friends or something like that with someone, I don't want to like, that's weird to me. I'm not to like shit on other people. That's just like really uncomfortable for me.
Okay, no, it's fine. I understand. You just gotta find a boyfriend or a girlfriend who's like
Not into sex.
not into sex or taking a lot of antidepressants or something.
Or doesn't even give a fuck, and they're just like down to masturbate like whenever you're
All
not
the time.
down to do that shit.
Yeah.
They're just
Or-
like, that's
Well,
fine.
I got a question.
Go
This
take
is
a
interesting.
shower, like, see you later.
Okay, are you okay for like an open relationship, or do you want something like more committed?
No, I think he said he didn't want people having
Committed.
sex with his friend.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It could work.
Okay.
There's some
Well, there's
people
dead
that-
silence right now. I just want to ask Hasan. Hasan,
What's up?
have you ever met like an ace person before?
No. Or rather, I don't know if
This
they
is
were
a
ace or
deranged
not.
Pervert.
Like I've never been in a relationship with an ace person, if that's what you're asking. But I don't know. I'm fascinated. I'm open-minded. But I don't know how that all works. It's outside of my realm of comprehension as a very horny person, as you know.
Yeah. I watch your stream way too fucking much.
How does that work? Are you like disgusted at the?
I oftentimes in chat, like whenever there's like humors and stuff going on, I say stupid shit like, "What the fuck? Why are y'all? Why are y'all doing? Why are y'all like freaking out over this lady or something like that?" And then someone is like, "What the fuck do you mean? Like they're fucking hot."
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Austin
hard- when
knows
you
all
have
about
hor-
that as well.
When you have horny brain, you just don't really know how to think another way. It's really hard to understand why you wouldn't want to coom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Hasan. Like,
Oh, I
know?
do. I certainly do. But hey, I don't know. I don't know where like ace people congregate. Like I have no idea.
Also, another part of my question was like, relationships in the workplace, because the person I like is, works with me. So what's your advice on that? I know it's like you often are against that kind of
But
stuff.
you're not even
But during quarantine, like it's hard to find people outside of work.
relationship in the workplace is always bad, but I feel like being ace almost is like the one acceptable circumstance, even though it's still bad no matter what. Don't date a coworker, I think. It's just still it's still bad. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do that.
It's never
Like
good.
it's never
comes out
good.
right.
Don't shit where you eat, brother. Don't do that.
Exactly that.
All right, well,
Like,
since
imagine like already having a bad day and then having to go to work and she's right there or he's right there. It's the worst. Don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, getting emotionally invested in a coworker is a horrible idea. That's just a dangerous path.
Hasan knows because Hasan, you've been there, haven't you?
What? No.
Have you ever been invested in a coworker? Have you ever had a coworker?
Yeah, of course I've had coworkers. I have very strictly.
I'll be right back.
I've always avoided that. I was lucky. I was at TYT. I didn't really.
Yeah, you guys have to understand. Most of us streamer friends, like we didn't really. We like grew up. We went to school and then we started streaming. A lot of us. So it's
unless you're talking about I got the juice, but that's different.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hasan, I just want to leave off with this. I asked in chat a few months ago, or I often ask in chat for you to watch Jason Unruhe videos, and you banned me.
Oh, that's okay. That's you.
I really, it's really annoying. You just gotta watch one of his videos, okay, man?
No,
I mean,
no,
he's
we're
the
not gonna watch
original
any of his
9/11
videos.
Andy. He's the original 9/11.
Okay,
Andy,
well, we're
all
not
right?
gonna
And you
watch
know
any of his
that.
videos. But thank you for your suggestion.
All right, man. You have fun, and Dangus rise up. You know, China #1. Fuck America. And fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Dingus
Sorry.
rise up. All right. Who's next?
The next person is Apollo. Apollo, you're on stream.
I was about to run and use the bathroom. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Do you still need to go to the bathroom or
Do you
you
still
okay?
need to
He
pee,
doesn't-
Apollo,
he
or
just-
did
he
you pee
just-
already?
He just peed. He
Dude,
just
I was
peed.
just about to go.
Oh,
Can
dude.
you throw
Okay,
me
yeah,
back in?
so I can
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead
Thanks,
and
guys.
pee. Yeah, sure.
Okay, the next person is Bow Wow Ow.
Bow wow wow. Chicken wow.
Oh.
Whores in this house.
What's up,
Hey.
Bow
Whores in
Wow
this house.
Wow?
There's some whores
Hey
in this house.
everybody.
Howdy.
Hey, I just want to make a small note or something. I I ran into somebody who I dormed with in college. In that Ready for Stream chat.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
His name is Jazzman, and he was like, I was like, hey, what do you play? You play jazz? And we
His
were both in
name
school for
is
jazz, so
Hassan.
it just that we were.
Name
Were
is
you in the?
Jasmine?
Did you share a room?
No, we lived in the same
Oh.
hall though. So like, I lived like 3 doors down from him, but we were friends. Like everybody in that hall was like super close.
Okay. That's
America
cool.
deserved
That's
on
cool. Well,
And it's
That hairline has
Jasmine?
recovered in about 18
Yeah,
months.
yeah,
Finally, it
Jazzman,
looks
yeah.
like.
Oh, Jazzman.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Uh,
Hey, well, welcome aboard the show with Dr. Hasanabi and the rest of us.
Okay. Thanks. Thank
Wet
you.
ass
Yeah.
P-word.
So I
Make that
guess
pull out
they
game week.
asked me to have a very specific question. So my very specific question, well, it's kind of multifaceted maybe, but so I feel like I don't know how to like approach myself. Like I feel like there's a lot of things that are flushed out about me, and a lot of things that I think I'm good at. Like I wrote for my city newspaper, the Houston Chronicle, as a senior in high school. I'm like a jazz musician. I did public speaking from middle school into like sophomore year. But then I broke up with my girlfriend in sophomore year, and I feel like I haven't really been the same person. I feel like over time I've gotten better, but I've also shrunk as a person, and I don't know. I feel like I've never gotten that back. You know,
That's all in your head, dude. That's all
You
in your
think?
head.
Dude, you're like you're a baby, dude.
Yeah, that is all in your head.
yeah. I'm turning 21 in like 2 months.
Yeah, you're not supposed to know yourself yet. Like, that's crazy. It's
Yeah.
wild how many of you guys have been like, I'm 18. I'm trying to figure out the meaning of life right now. It's
Well,
like, dude, what are
and-
you talking about?
It's not even that I'm trying to figure out like the meaning of life. It's more like I feel like I could be more like comfortable, you know? Or kind of assured in what it is that I'm trying to like put out there.
Dude, that's normal.
18.
You're
I was
not
18,
supposed
I
to
was,
know
like,
right now.
Yeah,
What
but
the
hold on,
fuck?
but
Like,
it doesn't make anybody feel better to tell them it's normal. You know, I don't think, you know?
True,
no,
okay,
but
yeah.
like,
Right.
but no, but it,
You're like,
but
I'm
it
losing
literally
my mind.
is.
It's normal. It's
It
normal.
literally
You're
is
okay.
though. You're 20 years old. You're supposed to fuck up like a lot nonstop going forward over and over again. And anyone who tells you that you need to have everything figured out currently is fucking insane. Those are the people, especially if you have other like I don't know, if you have other people in your grade or you're around your age, they're like, I already figured out what I'm going. I'm gonna go to Cornell on a lacrosse scholarship, and you know, after that, I'm gonna become a finance bro. Like, those people are gonna burn out.
His name is
by
Hassan.
24. Okay, they're gonna develop deep coke habits and burn the fuck out.
That's what I was gonna
So
say.
It's so true. This is not a lie. I'm now starting to see my friends become that way, like the ones that were like
yeah,
deep,
or they're gonna like impregnate someone and then fucking ruin their lives. Okay, so
Yeah.
don't,
Oh.
you know, just chill.
Okay.
Just dial it back. The fact that you are so tuned in to what you're supposed to do and what your expectations are, like what your expectations are from life at the age of 20 is nuts. You just gotta fucking, you know, you gotta dial it back and chill a little bit.
Oh, you're such a big
So well, I
man,
guess like
Hassan.
my
Saying
real
it's normal
query
ISNT
here is,
good
like,
advice, K.
how do I is there a way that's not like, I guess, trying to put something out there or like be like too self what is it like too into it, right? Like looking into the future, where I want to not like anything like that. What I mean is like, how do I put it out? Like, how do I have like more of myself, like confidence? Maybe I don't know. Like, because I felt like asking Hasan of all people would probably help. Like,
how do you build confidence in yourself? Is that what you're saying? How are you?
Yeah.
How do you become more self assured?
Yeah,
Fake it
like
till you make it.
I think faking it till you make it is a decent advice. It's not the worst advice. I'm not even kidding. You will recognize once you get a little bit older that a lot of people have done that, and most people are deeply insecure, and they're just kind of trying not to show that when they're existing. But one way to do that is setting goals for yourself, short-term goals, and then long-term goals that correspond, or rather short-term goals that reach your long-term goals, right?
okay.
That's one way that I have been able to develop confidence in myself, despite the fact that I was incredibly insecure growing up, had social anxiety, but constantly found myself pushing through areas where I felt like I had weaknesses. And that's one thing you can do. You obviously are an overachiever from what you've told me so far, writing for the fucking Houston Chronicle at your age and whatnot. So just set goals for yourself that help you improve, and continue along that trajectory no matter what happens. And one, that journey is incredibly fulfilling already. Two, you'll get to learn more about yourself when you do that, and you will and you will become more confident when you recognize that you are achieving the goals that you've set for yourself. So that's what I've done, and I think that's a pretty successful, nearly universal method for building confidence.
I see. This is obviously an open-ended question for everybody. Is there ways that you can like put that
95
sort of
gang
like
has buff.
mindset into your personality? Like, not necessarily like make it your personality, but like show off more of yourself in like a way that's not like overbearing.
Well, I think are you trying to like figure out, because obviously you've had a lot of success. Are you trying to figure out how do I show people that I'm successful without coming off like a pompous ass? Is that kind of
No,
what you're?
so I'm trying to say, like,
Did I
I
miss
feel
the point?
like what I've done is more of like academic achievement. Like, those things are all things that I did because like I wrote well, or like I
Right.
spoke well. But I'm talking about purely from the standpoint of like, if I want to like be just an appealing person, you know?
But I think that your successes go into that to some degree. I mean, like, I don't know, accomplishments are good at sort of doing that. Obviously, you don't want to just sit there and just rattle off everything that you've achieved, but I think to some degree it's part of the conversation.
I have a
But
question. Is it romantic? Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You said but.
no, it's okay.
So
Okay, so is it like in a romantic sense, like when you meet people that you would like to date, like how you come off about being confident? Or is it just kind of in a general sense, like meeting people, you just want to exude confidence, I guess? I'm trying to understand.
I've never really had a problem with like meeting like new people. I don't know how to say this without coming off as like braggadocious. But like I have a sense of myself where like I want to be able to sort of be palatable, you know? Like I don't necessarily think that I'm not, but
you're
I
such
feel
a
like
big
there's
man,
ways.
Ron.
I
Mhm.
think okay, just from what you're saying right now, like this sentence right here, I'm gonna kind of zone in on.
Okay, yeah.
So you want to be proud and be confident and be assured of yourself, and you want people to be able to pick up on that and read that and shit. But you also want to come off as like as likable as possible. Like when you say palatable, I'm meaning like I'm assuming that you're talking about people wanting to like be likable by everyone. And when you're proud of yourself and when you're confident, and even if you're just sure of yourself, people can't fucking stand that, period. Like Hassan said, a lot of people out there are overall very insecure. And so when they see someone who is not insecure or who's proud or who is like just even happy with their accomplishment, they kind of start to feel like personally attacked by
True.
that.
It's true.
And they'll start treating you differently right away. So part of being confident is remaining confident no matter who's around. The most insecure, low, or even the very confident people. Like, personally, I love other confident people too because I want to hear about like why they're confident. Like, you might think very highly of
Oh, you're
yourself in
such a
one way, and I'm
big
just gonna like
man,
boost you up.
Hassan.
I'm gonna be
Hold
proud
on.
with you. I'm not gonna like tear you down and tell you like, oh, you shouldn't be too proud of that. Oh, like your chin isn't that great as you think it is. No, like I'm gonna be like, okay, go ahead. Like I like that. I enjoy that from people. So you can't want to be proud of yourself and all this shit while also trying to make everyone else happy. That's not part of it.
In
Yeah.
in my experience, I think the best way to what you're doing, your accomplishments have zero to do with your confidence. You could be the biggest fucking loser as far as like job prospects or whatever. But if you've built confidence for yourself, if you have that natural charisma and you are likable, people will want to be around you. And I feel like you're struggling with that maybe, or that you are, maybe I'm misinterpreting this, but I'm going to be as blunt as possible. It feels like you're asking, how do I make my accomplishments, of mine work in conversations while maintaining the illusion that I am humble?
No,
Is that what it
the
is?
reason I brought that up. I brought up all those things because I wanted to give you like a sense of like where I'm coming from with like how I feel like I feel like I've just fallen out with myself ever since sophomore year of high school till now. Like that was why I brought that up, because like I feel like I was really decorated and accomplished then, and then I just kind of fell off, and I'm not really sure how to bring myself back from it.
Okay. Well, again, your accomplishments don't make you a confident person. Like it is what it is. You could be an incredibly confident person and not accomplished at all. If you think you've peaked, you're wrong. You just need to dial it back and live your life and find things that you enjoy doing. Okay? Find things that you enjoy doing and get better at those things. Set goals for yourself and achieve those goals. And ultimately, you will be able to rebuild your confidence in yourself through those goals that you've set and achieved. But you're not, if you are fearful that you peaked already, you're crazy. Like
You're crazy.
yeah.
No. Do you guys think that like you
His
guys
name
as
is
streamers, since
Hassan.
like your
How do you
personality is kind of
slavering
like
during
what
the
you
time of
do,
COVID?
do you think that it's a result of you being at it, or do you think it's a result of you guys being likable? Because I know Hassan, you already had like this big Facebook following because you have like political takes that people agree with, right? Uh, is it possible that you guys, and I mean I'm not familiar with everybody here, to be completely honest. But Hassan and Austin, I know you guys are like super like out there, like, and like you like Hassan, like for instance, like your poll is mainly when you do politics, or like Austin, I watched your show as of late, and Austin's, you're really good at like being a host, and I wonder if that's like a personality thing, or is that something you've like learned to do?
For me personally, I don't even know how. I just sort of, I felt like you learn it, I think, but it comes from your personality, I think, to some degree. But it's also a learning process,
Mhm.
It's a combination of both, I think.
I see.
Yeah. So, sorry, I'm trying to answer
This
this.
is a deranged
Hasan, that's where you were supposed to come in. But
Kind of buddy. Like, Jesus, take the wheel.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. Like I have a lot of insecurities even still to this day, but I think my accomplishments speak for themselves, and it sets an expectation for me before I even say anything. For a lot of people, I think, I don't know. But
yeah, and also I think I actually made a lot of mistakes when I was first when I first started doing the streaming thing. I would tend to tell people about it, and it's like a lot of people were like, "Well, who asked?" sort of thing. So I learned to just never talk about, and it's kind of shitty, but I just don't really talk about my profession with people that don't know me.
Mhm.
I let them ask about it. I lead them to ask about it. And a lot of times, if you really want to talk about yourself, you ask people questions, and usually they'll fire that question right back at you to some degree.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's a
like
good
yeah.
strategy. So if you really want
Boom.
to tell people what you do, ask them
There
what
you
they
go.
do, and then they'll come back
5
and
head
usually.
moves.
And if they don't ask you what they do, what
Then
you
they're
do,
rude.
then that's okay. Then you just don't tell them, I guess. But
Yeah.
Also,
a
what
lot
you
of
do is
times,
nothing, but like what you do should not be that important. What you do should not be important at all in who you are. Sometimes I don't even tell people what I do. Who gives a fuck?
Same. I tell them I'm unemployed.
no, but to some degree,
Just
I
to see how
mean,
they react.
sometimes it gets interesting. I don't know. Some people, it's just a part of a conversation, to have. Um, but yeah, and I've learned also to be concise about it, and not
Mhm.
go too in depth there's nothing wrong with being passionate about what you've accomplished, right? It just obviously you have to be measured in how you say it, just so you don't come off, in my experience, come off as like as you say,
Yeah.
braggadocious. Yeah. So, but anyway, based
I'm
Bow
a
Wow.
little,
Sorry.
I'm a little, I'm a little confused, but we gotta move as long as there's so many people still
Oh, yeah.
waiting.
Sorry. Yeah.
But I guess the last thing I want to ask is like, what is your main concern? What's your main area of concern?
I want to be able to project my personality, basically. Like I feel like
Why do you feel like you have a problem projecting your personality when you're having a conversation with someone?
I feel like I just get too into my own head about it. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
like I said from the beginning, you always sound like you're in your head. Like there's no, I think you're overthinking it. You
Yeah.
just talking right now, you are being you right now. Like I feel your personality. You're an overthinker.
Here's
Like-
my final advice to you.
Okay.
Be yourself at all times. Be as confident, be as bragging as you want to be at all times. Like you're going to gauge what you think is best for yourself. Like enjoy yourself, enjoy your interactions with other people. If people don't receive you well, that's okay. Like that's going to happen in life. That is part of talking to people.
Yeah.
If you start noticing that people get easily offended or take something the wrong way, this or that, and they're not willing to even like try and understand your perspective, you're never gonna have a meaningful friendship or even conversation with these people anyways. So
Yeah.
just, like, move.
I will say this. I think a lot of getting people to understand who you are is just engaging in a productive conversation. In order to do that, I think what I do when I talk to people that I've never met before is I immediately, when I talk to somebody, number one, I look them in the eye, and number two, I try to find things that we can relate on. Right. So
Right.
in the process of asking questions and whatnot, based on their answers, you can find connections in ways that you relate, and immediately that's just sparks more conversation, and in that conversation you're going to learn more about them, and they're going to learn more about you as a person.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
And also it's important to understand that you do not vibe with everybody, and that's okay. Like it's fine. Like sometimes you're gonna try to have a conversation with somebody, it just doesn't fucking work, and it's fine. It has nothing to do with you. Like you can't be cool with everybody.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound like a forehead. I'm just more aligned with like what Juice is saying right now.
Oh, you didn't like what I said, Adept? Is that really what it was?
No, like like just do this, and I'm like, well, at some point you have to, because how do you find your happiness when interacting with other people if you're constantly trying to like, okay, so what kind of persona am I going to put out to please this person? What kind of persona am I going to put out? Like at some point you do just have to be yourself. Like you just have to analyze it in your own way.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The reason why I mentioned accomplishments or the short-term goals and long-term goals is because what that offers you is something unique, something that you can't really fake, which is just self-assuredness that you get from believing in yourself and knowing that no matter what kind of hardship you may face, you are able to overcome that. That gives you a natural charisma and a natural confidence that is unshakable, and you will no longer find yourself worrying about whether or not someone doesn't see you as an asshole or sees you as a loser or whatever the fuck. Okay.
Right.
I believe that faking it till you're making it is a unironically solid advice, but on the other side of that is also just truly becoming a uniquely successful person who is confident and believes in himself. And the way you can do that is what I just explained to you earlier.
Yeah. Is faking it till you're making it and like taking that mask off that you mentioned before, is that like different for everyone, or is there like certain ways that you could go about doing that?
Certain ways of going about what?
Like taking off that mask that they were mentioning before, or faking it till you make it. Like fake it till you make it in the sense that I should just put all of it out there, or
no, don't like fucking run around with a list of accomplishments that you have to be like, hey, I've done this, like look how fucking cool I am, because that's lame and that's whack as fuck, and everyone will look at you like, what a weirdo.
Yeah.
No, just have normal conversations with people. You don't have to talk about your accomplishments at all. It's something that comes with time. When you're faking it till you're making it, as far as your confidence goes though, if that's what you're asking me, just be cool. I don't know, emulate what you see as like cool characters or something. But don't be overbearing. Don't overcorrect, because most adults, most mature people are going to recognize that and be like, this guy's a fucking clown. And he's like trying to present himself as someone he's not. Now, on the other side, though, you literally could fake it till you make it, and most stupid people won't recognize that and think you're actually a fucking confident person. So it just depends on who you're trying to appeal to.
Okay. Right.
Anyway.
Hello, Will.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
All right. Well, we got to move on, though, because there's 56 other people.
Thank you so much, Bow Wow, for coming. Please shout out your channel.
Oh, wait, do you want me to?
It's the end of the road.
Okay, yeah. Let me.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You don't know what it is.
No, yeah, I was grabbing
the channel right now.
Oh, I can't send it again, but I posted
Bow Wow OW _OW.
Okay. Thanks, Bow Wow OW.
Thank you, everybody.
Bow Wow.
See you, Bow Wow. Good luck.
OW. Thanks.
Good luck.
All right.
Okay, the next person's Apollo, who had to pee.
Apollo, I hope that was a good pee.
It was, dude.
All right, Apollo, state your business.
So I got a job offer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice. A weird flex, but okay.
Why does Hasan sound like a British border force agent every time somebody comes in here? For
It's the joke. All right, go on, Apollo.
Yeah.
So I got a job as a flight instructor in North Carolina, and that's kind of a big move for
Oh,
me.
that's fun. That's really fun.
Dude,
Okay.
And
can you save some pussy for the rest of us? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
All right, we've solved it. Apollo has no problems. We're moving
No,
on.
he doesn't. He really doesn't.
Hey,
Motherfucker has a cool ass job in the middle of a pandemic.
What CHADVICE do you need?
dude, I've been unemployed since March. This shit's rough. But
All right, continue with your query.
I'm just worried that I'm gonna move there and I'm just not gonna know like anyone.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun moving to a different state and not knowing anybody. It's fun as fuck. You should do it.
Dude, you're gonna be totally okay. You're a flight instructor.
Dude, who the fuck cares where you live? You
And also,
Dude, it's gonna be
and hold on. You're going to North Carolina. You're going to North Carolina. You know how fucking awesome that is in the middle of a pandemic? Every hot Instagram model went back to their fucking mommy and daddy's house in North Carolina, okay? You're so lucky. Literally not a single one of these fucking...
Are you kidding me?
Not a single one of these fucking 23-year-old hotties live in LA. They can't afford it. So they all fucking went back to like Raleigh and shit. And Colorado. I hate it.
All right, so listen. We're yelling at you, and we're finding some levity in your situation. But let me give you real advice, my friend. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh man, this is gonna be so exciting. Listen, moving to an area where you don't know anyone is an incredible opportunity to ground yourself with who you are, because you get to go out there and be whoever the fuck you want. You're going to have a job. You're going to be more successful than people are around you. You get to define exactly who the fuck you are and who you associate with. And that's an exciting opportunity.
Yeah, I wish
If
I
you
was in
told
your
me you
shoes
were-
right now, dude. What the
yeah,
fuck?
if you told me you were stuck, I'd be way more concerned.
You're
But you're
about to get
having
so
you're
much
having the anxiety that you feel like when you're on the crust of a roller coaster. Because it's going to be scary, but you know at the end of the day you're probably going to be okay. So
You're gonna be
that yeah, so that fear you're feeling right now is a little artificial because it's exciting, it's dangerous starting out. What could happen? Well, who will I meet? You know, you're starting a new chapter. But take a deep breath. Remember the alternative. You could be stuck somewhere. You could have no job offer. And remember that you're going to be you, and you're it's going to be exciting, man. You're going
Dude,
to
rent is like $3.50. All these fucking nice cuties that just moved back to North Carolina that fucking hate their lives there are just looking for a hot 19-year-old
time.
flight instructor to
Or exactly.
have fun
Seriously.
with. Like you're fucking so lucky right now, dude. What are you?
Listen to my words.
You,
You are cleared for takeoff, Mr. Apollo.
Yeah.
That's all. You are cleared
Yeah.
for takeoff.
Dude,
Fly,
just
fly runway heading. That's all I
tonight,
can say.
just get pumped up about your future. All right.
Yeah, just do that.
it's a completely empty slate where you get to wholeheartedly just be yourself. Like you're saying it yourself. You don't have any friends there already. So the people that you meet, you're not losing anything by them they were already not your friends. You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
win-win
So,
for you.
yeah,
It's a
you might as well
win-win.
just keep being yourself and see what kind of people you attract and you know that you hit it off with and all that. So you're starting fresh, and that's really
People
exciting.
in chat are jelly of your life right now. Do it.
I'm
Dude, it's
jealous
not
of your
good.
life. I want to
Yeah.
Me
fly.
too. I want to
I
be
don't
19.
sleep, dude. It's
You
terrible.
don't sleep? What?
No.
But you're 19. You don't
All right,
need
so what
to
else?
sleep.
What are your fears?
Just my last
Let's
piece
talk.
of advice is no matter
I was-
what you do, don't give Hasan a ride in your airplane or else they'll put you on a list. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's the only piece of advice
Okay.
I'll give.
What are your genuine fears right now, though? We've been like talking about how great your life is, but you obviously don't
It's
feel
not,
that way.
dude.
What are some of your
It's rough.
fears?
I mean, I guess it's just I'm not worried I'm not going to attract anyone. You know?
Okay.
Wet ass P word.
Okay.
What is-
Wait,
is
where are
that
you moving
because
to?
You're a 19-year-old with a pilot's license and a job. You're going
Dude,
to
I'm
attract
shallow
someone,
as
baby.
hell.
You're
You're
gonna
going to
be
attract someone,
drowned.
baby.
Have you? has
I'm
this-
attracted.
I don't know.
My man's gonna go to
Goddamn.
fucking. My man's gonna go to Chili. Like he's gonna fuck every bartender in every Chili's in the entire state, and he's like, oh, I don't know, man. Anyway, sorry, I gotta stop yelling at you. Okay, look, it's understandable to be afraid when your life is changing. Okay, but it's a lot of fun. I promise you, as someone who has moved around, someone who came to America when he was 18 years old and left everything behind, I never look back. I love that experience. Someone who left New Jersey, running away from New Jersey and went to LA. Didn't really know a lot of people there. Didn't have any career prospect, anything like that. I loved it. I loved every moment. And it is truly awesome that these are more formative years for yourself. Not only because you're 19 years old, but also because you are moving into a new place where you will shape your future. So it's really a fun time for you.
Also,
I promise.
let me
But it's
just
totally
say,
normal to be a little afraid.
to relieve a little bit of your anxiety, North Carolina might not be the place for you, and flying might not be the profession for you. But it is really nice to have that skill in your back pocket, because if worse comes to worse, you can always fly for a living, which is amazing. You can make a very healthy living flying, and you can use that baseline. You can use that nest egg to pursue the other things that you're passionate about in your life, or pursue the other places that you might be passionate about in your life. Give this some time. Check it out. See how it wears on you. And if it doesn't fit, you have the freedom to move around.
All right. Thank you, man.
No worries, bud.
Thank
That
you.
was good.
Apollo, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
Thanks,
having
Apollo.
me.
All right, now
And-
surrender
and
your
we
weapon,
wish you-
Apollo.
And
My
we
weapon?
wish you a great and pleasant
Give
flight.
us an update in 5 years. I'd love to hear it.
Let us know.
Like, I'm going to be here in 5 years. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Oh, like watching
Damn.
Twitch?
I guess he doesn't like Hasan's community very much.
In 5 years, fucked
All right. The next person is Jasmine. Jasmine, you're on stream.
This is
Hello, is your name Jasmine or a jazz man?
Jazz man.
You're a jazz man or a jasmine?
Very much a jazz man.
A jazz man. All right, jazz man. What's your
All right,
query?
state your problems.
So,
Talk to
it's
us,
like,
Jazz Man.
It's like budget therapy. So I am a college student. I'm 20 years old. And I've been back home in the DMV for the summer. I'm an East Coast Andy.
DMV.
The Department of Motor Vehicles, correct?
Yes, the classic.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you work there?
No, I do not. I am very much out of a job right now. I'm very unemployed.
So
what
wait,
about
what are you
the-
doing
what-
at the DMV?
Yeah, what are you doing at the DMV?
Do kids hang out at the DMV now? Is that
No,
what's
it's
no.
Maryland, Virginia, guys. DC, DMV.
Yeah,
East Coast.
he's.
I live in Northern Virginia.
Is that the
Um,
DMV? I'm so sorry.
DMV stands for.
We got a Norfolk boy in the chat.
Oh, then
All right,
why
go
did
on.
you? Why did you?
I
Not,
thought he was hanging out at the DMV.
I literally said
Wait.
Department of Motor Vehicles, and you said yeah.
No, he
Oh,
was
so
because
where
it was
is
the
he?
joke.
Oh,
He thought you were
sorry.
joking. He thought you understood.
We're West
It's
Coast.
the budget. It's the budget tri-state. Okay, that's what it is.
Yes.
It's
Oh, absolutely.
what?
The budget
Nice.
tri-state.
So he's on the East Coast, is
East
what I'm hearing.
Maryland and West Virginia.
Yeah.
This is where I lived.
Virginia. Sorry, there's no W in there. I don't know why I got West Virginia there. All right, anyway, go on.
It's okay, so you're hanging out in the DMV.
Okay.
I live here. I went to high school here, grew up here, all that.
There's
And
nothing to do here.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And while I was home this summer, I met a girl. It's the classic teen coming of age type crap.
Hell yeah.
It's adorable.
We both
That's what
like
happened
each other
with
a
me,
lot.
and then anyway, sorry. Go
Oh.
on. Sorry. Go on. A different story with me. I met a girl, and then I met multiple men for the rest of my life.
Just a DMV boy living in a lonely world. All right, what happened next?
Austin, I've been there too.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, go on.
So
like it?
we met like middle of June or so.
Did you meet
and-
cute? How'd you guys meet?
We met at a friend's place because we had a bunch of mutual friends.
And
who
what
we just
happened?
Met for the
You
first
you're
time.
both drinking. You work up the courage to
thought he was
go
gonna
talk
say
to her.
No, she actually worked up the courage to talk to me first. I was
That's
incredible.
so hot.
I was
Oh,
so stoned out.
wow.
I couldn't put
Okay.
2 sentences together. It was a very.
I
Sexy
love her.
boy.
I think you should marry her.
I thought.
Okay. Wait, Jasmine. So
Okay,
you guys
okay,
meet
come on,
cute,
come
and what
on.
happened?
Let him get to the problem.
Yeah, come on. I have.
We hit things off. We go on a couple of dates, and everything's going really, really nicely. And then she tells me around like middle of July or so that she's potentially moving away. She just dropped out of college to go like immediately get a job and kind of get started on her life. And I was like, a lot of respect for that because college is kind of a scam in my opinion. And so we keep going as we are. We're like, okay, yeah, we're officially dating. This is really nice. And we're both really happy with each other. And then around like middle of August, she tells me, yeah, I'm going to be moving to New Hampshire at the end of the month. And she wanted to kind of take a step back and go from the platform of friendship first. Because to be fair, we kind of rushed into things a little, and we were both aware of that.
This is a deranged.
So
pervert.
we're both on the same page here. My knee-jerk reaction was, no, God, no, please, no, no, no. I really like you a lot. Please, can we not do this? But in my heart, I was like, no, it's a better idea long-term if we want to stay together to take a step back and go forward as friends for a little bit. And I'm not concerned about her like finding another guy up there because she has told me openly men terrify her for very good reason. And I'm like one of the only men that she is very comfortable around. And
Wait, that's a terrible way to be confident, though. You should be confident because like
we work well
you should
together.
be confident because you guys like
Yeah, that's
you
not
should be
great.
confident because like either you guys have a successful relationship that you know will stay strong even through a long distance relationship, or that you should be confident because like no matter what happens you guys will like each other or something, or that like you guys are gonna go your own way being confident because she's terrified of men is not great.
Hold on, but I think you're confident, so I think we leave it at that. You know what I mean? I don't think
I actually have no confidence whatsoever.
Yeah, I can tell because that was definitely not a good thing to say.
Yeah, I
mean,
think you should not marry her
Alright.
anymore. No, don't marry her.
Listen, Jasmine. How old are you again?
I am 20, about to turn 21.
So, Jasmine, I think you are the victim of being wholly unsure of what to do right now, right? There's a part of you that's like, well, if I lock this down or try to lock this down, I might lose her. I might end up doing something worse for her. She needs to go find her own way, but then I might lose her. Listen, man, I think what you have to do is take the advice that things will become abundantly clear. If you let this person go and you let her go live her own life, you're going to find out very quickly whether that's something you can live with, whether you guys are okay being friends, if that is the relationship that you guys were meant to have. But if you can't get over it, if it doesn't go away, if there is a hole in your universe, then you'll know that you're going to do anything to put this girl in your life, and you're going to make those things happen, and you'll move heaven or earth. But you can't do those things until you know for sure that you want her around or not, or that you need her around or not.
Okay.
So I think the message is let her go, let her do her thing, give her some space, and use that as an opportunity to meditate on what you want the relationship to be or what you need the relationship to be.
Yeah.
And also try dating other girls too, in my opinion.
Yes,
No, I'm not
100%.
kidding.
It's always
She's-
good.
No,
That is
because she's moving away, and honestly, I see it as a red flag that she's like, oh yeah, like you can trust me because I hate all other men. I'm scared.
I don't
like,
think
blah,
she
blah,
said that. I think that's his interpretation. I don't think someone would.
I'm
blah.
also.
Okay, what did she say?
I might have misrepresented this a little. So she is very terrified of men. She doesn't hate men. She's just generally afraid of men in general. And it's not that I want to cut her out of my life. I want things to go as they are right now, where we're just friends. We're talking long distance, just kind of building a foundation, or just kind of letting things go the way they are, like as friends, and letting
Well,
leaving the future up in the air.
I'm like a firm believer on like if it was meant to be, it would be. Like the fact that she said, I think we should be friends while I go back to like another place further away from another state from you means like she actually respects you, because she could just go to another state and still be in a relationship with you and be doing whatever the fuck she's doing there. And I understand you say she's like terrified of men. Like I that just sounds, she might be, but trust me, it could be another guy just like you down there. I'm not trying to scare you or nothing, but like I'm just saying, like there could be another guy down there that she's not terrified of for some reason. You never know. It is what it is. At the end of the day, like if it was meant to be, y'all will be together. You have to let her go. She'll come back to you. If it was really yours, she'll come back.
And I know I will see her again because she is going to come back home. She's not moving up to New Hampshire permanently. It's just like a temporary thing.
Yeah, so she could come back.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
I'm 20. I'm also
Yeah,
going to be going back to Texas at the end of September. So
You just have a good time. You
For
have
how
a good
long?
time.
Probably just till the end of semester, probably like Thanksgiving, beginning of December.
Fuck around a little bit. It's a good
Yeah,
time.
for sure. Fuck around a little.
Yeah.
bit.
Fuck around a lot of bit. You know what I
You
mean?
gotta.
Don't be
yeah.
afraid to flirt with
Play it all.
anyone else that approaches you.
Test the
anyone else that
waters.
catches your
Dip your
kiss.
toes. Okay, dip your toes in it. Maybe your fucking whole lower body in there when the water is warm.
And then, like everyone said, you're either gonna realize more and more that you still want her, or that you're just not even that interested anymore. So
yeah,
this is true, but also I got a lot of that dipping my feet in the water out of my system when I hit college.
How old are you?
You're
He's 25.
My man's out there dipping.
You said okay.
I'm
Okay.
about to turn 21.
Wait, I thought you said you're 25. Okay, I was.
Oh no.
You've not done shit.
God damn,
21.
everyone's a fucking baby. Holy shit.
How many times, like, what do you mean? Like, you've had your run of the mill? There's no way. You said
His
20 years
name
old. What have
is
you done?
Hassan.
I had a relationship back in high school. It was just kind of
See,
a
you're
learning
talking
thing.
about another relationship. I'm telling you right now, what you need is not another relationship.
She's talking about some dipping.
Yeah,
So I-
juice,
we-
dude.
we-
Yeah, girl.
we both
No.
mutually broke that off when high school was ending because we were like, yeah, we're going away. She was moving to Germany. I was going to be in the US. It was like, yeah, we'll still be friends and whatever, but it's clear this isn't going to be a long-term thing. And we were both fine with that. So when I got to college, I got a lot into hookup culture and the stuff like that, not the toxic parts of it, thankfully. And I had my fair share of
Hookup
flings, just
culture.
playing around.
What?
It's a real
Well, that's
thing.
what they call it these days, okay?
Dude.
Hookup culture.
No, you
Just
didn't.
say you got
Okay.
laid, man. What the fuck?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Okay, the very fact that you're saying in college you got into hookup culture, the very fact that you say in college I got into hookup culture means that you didn't fully fucking dip your toes, or maybe all you did was dip your toes. You're 20 years old, dude. Look, you don't even know. Like, I promise you.
Oh, you're
Look,
such a
I was a virgin until I was 18. Okay. And then once I dipped my toes in, dude, I really fucking dipped in. All right. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You don't know anything about yourself yet. You don't know what you like. You don't know what you like in other people. Trust me. You have a long and very awesome, very fun journey ahead of you. I promise you. Okay.
Sexual journeys. Oh, sorry, I keep interrupting you.
You definitely still have a lot of fun stuff that you are going to go through. I promise.
At 20,
high key recommend you meet a lot of women, girls, talk to them, and keep dating.
20, Hasan, we're meeting everybody these days.
Also,
Men.
Okay,
True.
listen. I am a horn dog. I'll admit it. Whatever, right? But like,
Hey,
you don't even
his
necessarily have to
name
go and
is
like fuck or
Hasan.
hook up with all these people. Like, you just generally need to meet and talk to people. Like, you don't.
Dip.
This is also very true. My
Yeah.
friend group in general is kind of small.
You know what's amazing?
Your friends, like
What
they
she
can
just said is very true
be, like,
because I've
partial-
learned something. Sorry.
Okay, just real quick, but they could be like a partially romantic interest without actually like you being completely interested. Like, you're just kind of getting to know them and seeing if you could even click with them in that like attraction way.
Yeah, I think she's absolutely correct. I think every time you are intimate with someone, whether it be intercourse or outer course, the melding of the minds, you learn something about like what you're into. I think when you're as young as you are and you're in a relationship with someone, it tends to be infatuation, right? And you kind of overlook things that would actually kind of annoy you. And you're like, oh, that's so kitschy. I love it. I love that she's into astrology. And then like 5 years later, you're like, dude, fuck astrology. Astrology is dumb. I hate it. It makes me angry. It could just be one of those things, right? At the time, you could be infatuated. So anytime you spend significant time with another person, whether you are physical or not, you learn a little bit more about what your eventual partner is going to look and feel like. And then one day you realize that it's someone you've been making content with for years, someone who comes on your stream and helps you with things. A ginger
okay,
man.
dude.
with
All
red
right,
hair.
all right.
I'm just saying, like, and then your mom tells you that you should be in a heterosexual gay marriage with them. Listen, these are all things. This is just how I've experienced my life.
Okay. Come on. We're trying to give my man here some advice, not sell everybody in the audience on your takes on heterosexual gay marriage. Okay.
Is that what you took away from that?
Yeah,
That's not
that
at all
was
what I
so
trying to-
wrong.
It's interesting that came to mind for you immediately.
I had a giant mouthful of smoke in my mouth when you said that astrology comment. That caught me off guard.
Yeah, there's a lot more on your journey where you will find out more about yourself and about what you like, and I definitely recommend expanding your boundaries and dipping your toes into other pools. All right,
dude.
This is true.
Yeah.
One of the things I've realized that even at my young age, I can't believe I'm saying that, but at my young age, I'm realizing the older I get, the less I know, and that's definitely holding true right now.
Yeah, they're absolutely right. The older you get, realize the less you know. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you guys.
It's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks,
Go ahead and
Jasmine.
shout out your channel.
Okay, stop asking people to shout out their channel. Austin,
I
please.
actually do have a YouTube channel where I will be
All right,
uploading
let's hear it.
YouTube
All excited to
music
see it.
content in the future. Jazzman. It's just straight up Jazzman.
All right, we'll go check it out. Thanks, Jasmine.
The jazz man cometh, baby. Hey, jazz man, I'm looking forward to you going out there and dipping, man. It was a lot of fun talking to you today.
You know what? I had a lot of
Already
advice for
gone,
you guys,
Will.
man, but the men in this chat won't let me talk.
Oh, what?
Okay, Will.
What?
Except
It's
Adept.
Will. It's Will. He fucking
Oh,
filibusters.
man.
He filibusters.
Rolling.
What?
Yeah, you get him, Juice. Men are trash.
Will,
Tell him,
Will
Juice.
was trolling so hard I had to chime in. I just started trolling too. Like, I can't help myself.
I feel bad now.
I
was trying to
actually.
help.
I'll
go. I'll go.
No,
You go.
Will, please.
No, don't go, Will. Please
I'll
stay,
go.
Will. No, don't go, Will.
Adept, I love your Real Housewives of Twitch show. It's so
Thank
good.
you. I'm so
Such
happy
a
you loved
genius
that.
idea. I love it.
When am I gonna get the invite? Because I want to
Soon.
spill tea about
We are-
Hassan, and I want to
we're
spill
already
tea
in
about
talks about
yesterday.
Wait,
Yeah,
are
we
men
were
allowed on the
already-
show?
It's not the
Yeah, of
filibuster. It's
course.
the
Oh, Adept, I would
Wilibuster.
totally
Okay.
do that.
No,
All right, who's
okay,
next?
so Austin, it would have to be like your partner. It wouldn't be
The
you.
American
Oh,
You know
it
what I
have-
mean?
tired of
Get a
women.
partner to
I am always sad.
Okay, well, I'm trying to
Stole
find
chat.
one.
Stole joke from chat. I wasn't even here, you fucking idiots. All right, who's next? Sorry.
So first question is, do you want
His
Pro
name
to
is
screen more
Hasan.
people?
2 months.
We
let's
have
go,
7
Kobe.
lined up, and that will end with 13 total people on stream.
There's 78 in the other channel. Oh no, there's 65.
The
Sorry.
American people are tired of
God,
women.
I was gonna get ice cream too. Fuck.
It looks so good, Hassan. You said
So
Yeah, I know. Like everything was gonna be fine.
Dude, last night I ordered 2 milkshakes. I ordered a chocolate and a strawberry one, and because I didn't know which one I wanted, so I ordered 2 of them. And I got it home, and I was about to do the chocolate one. And I dropped it, and it just spilled
Wait, you had
everywhere.
this millionaire lifestyle chat. 2 milkshakes. What
Well,
the? Do you hear this shit?
Wait, Poke is in here.
Juice, I didn't mean that.
Poke just got in here.
Yo.
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 so Hassan, do you want us to screen more people, or is a 7 more enough?
7's great for now.
Okay, cool. So the next person is Ultra PG.
Oh, my number 1 simp.
Oh, hey, I got recognized. What's up, guys?
So
How are we doing?
Oh, we're doing. Oh, hold up. I need a close chat arena. Okay. Where do I start? Where do I start? So, I guess I'll jump straight to the point. I have a confidence issue, right? So I have a confidence issue so bad, and I'm gonna start with a story. That and this happened earlier, like I want to say like 2 years ago, and I'm 21. For reference, I was hanging out with some people, and there was a couple of people in there that I was interested in, but I didn't think that they were interested in me. Later on, I learned that they were interested in me because, I looked back at it and I was like, holy shit, it's so obvious. But beforehand,
such a
basically what
big
happened was
man, Hassan.
I had my
Thanks
hand
for
on
the
a seat,
CHADVICE
right?
Ultras in chat.
Because I don't know why. And they basically sat on my hand and winked at me, right? But
And that wasn't enough evidence for you.
I swear I'm being honest. I swear I'm not lying. when
Maybe
I
they
say-
tripped, and maybe they had some dust in their eye, and those things happened at the same time, and maybe they feel really awkward about the fact they just had my hand. Oh God!
Yeah.
What do you want them to do? Like grab your hand and then put it in their mouth or something? Like
stuck on your fingers.
I
real
just
quick.
didn't know. I was like, okay, so this comes from a genuine low self confidence issue. This is because during all of high school, I was basically made fun of for being this scrawny guy. Obviously, I worked out. I mean, not obviously, but I worked out, and I feel like I used to look pretty good. Now I have a quarantine body. Thanks, but
we all do, baby.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
I mean, I look pretty good. But...
Okay, Austin.
Sorry.
Austin.
I'm never gonna have you guys on ever again. Okay, go on.
Anyways, point is, even though I look good and I could acknowledge it at the time, even I still had literally so low self-confidence that I didn't even recognize that I was in that situation, right? So like I don't even know where to begin on working that, because like the issue isn't even me portraying that self-confidence, because I feel like I could portray it really well, mainly because of politics, since that's my work of field, sadly. But
This is a deranged.
yeah, so how do I
Here's to many
start
more hassle.
on developing proper, like, genuine self-confidence?
Oh man.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go back to the classic, but in my experience, what has helped me is part faking it till you make it, and part setting short-term goals for yourself and accomplishing those goals. Those short-term goals ultimately helping you get closer to long-term goals. It's the same exact device, but
Ultra, do you just mean straight up physically though?
No, not necessarily. I think I
Okay.
look pretty decent physically, to be honest.
Okay,
So,
I just wanted
like,
to make sure.
it's like,
Because you're talking a lot about your looks, and then you asked how to be more confident. So I wanted to make sure you didn't just mean like straight up physically.
no. I think physically, I mean, I'm not happy with where I'm at anymore because I have like a gut and all that cool stuff. Thanks, quarantine. But you know, I think I looked pretty good, and generally, like, you know, I accept that. But
Can I ask you a question real quick, Ultra?
yeah.
In order to give you advice, what was going through your head when that person who I assume you thought was attractive sat on your hand and winked at you?
Oh yeah, she's
was
really hot.
what was going through your head?
Basically, there's no way that I am on the same level as this other person because they're really
That
hot.
is where
and-
you
Yeah.
ever say that to yourself. Ever
Yeah.
again.
Never.
Say-
You
say
shut
it-
up.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
again. Don't say that again.
Never,
Keep those
ever.
thoughts.
If you don't believe it, just don't
Ultra,
even.
can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you consider yourself a romantic?
Absolutely.
Okay. I have the advice you need, my friend. Okay, so as a romantic, a lot of times what you're going to do is you're going to look for redemption in whoever your partner is. You're going to put them on an insane pedestal where basically in your mind they become like your redemption, right? Your own personal Christ figure. Because you don't want to look in yourself. You'll never find these things in yourself. Romantics find redemption in other people. So what you have to do, Ultra PG, is you have to find a mind space where you're okay with Ultra PG, not only just who you are, but accepting that no matter what, you're the main character in your story. No matter who you're with, no matter who you're around, they're never going to be the main character in your story. It's you. And so you have to want things for yourself. You have to accept that you want things for yourself. And you have to be okay with getting those things. And you can never approach any relationship with the mindset that that person is on a tier above you, or you will never be the partner they deserve, especially if they are the one that's right for you. You'll never be the partner they deserve if you're putting yourself below them.
Right. Okay.
True.
And I think that aligns with the rest of my life, really. So basically I can't legally say I am a social worker because there's regulations around that, but I'm basically one. And
I can't legally say I'm a
but I'm not
social
gonna
worker,
say it.
but I'm a social
I
worker.
can't legally say this, but fuck it, dude. I'm gonna say it anyway.
Whatever, man. I don't care. Point is, I do a lot of prevention work around that and help a lot of people. So, and right now I'm in yeah, dude.
Oh,
This is my version of 811 or 821. I'm
Yeah,
screwed
dude.
from here on out.
Listen, you got a lot of empathy, and that's going to make it really hard to want things for yourself or to get
Oh,
things
yeah.
for yourself because of your empathy barrier.
So
What's 821?
okay,
Yeah,
dude.
what is a whatever? I don't know.
I
Go
feel like
on.
I agree. Oh, go on.
So I think, because how do I work around that then? Because like even in politics, I see myself as an extremely fortunate and
His
basically
name
lucked out
is
person,
Hasan.
and I'm trying to do the best with what situation I am. I mean, I'm white passing. I'm Latino, but I'm white passing, and
Ooh, that was pretty sexy how you said that, though.
Go on.
And obviously, like, acknowledging that I'm fortunate is great because it humbles me and many ways, and it keeps me on track in terms of my work. But it also, in many ways, attributes to my low self confidence, I guess, because I also feel like that's all it is. I don't really feel like I'm putting in the hard work. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like I'm basically just lucking out and not, even though I know I am putting the hard work, it's really hard for me to like genuinely acknowledge that and accept it as for what it is.
Yeah, imposter syndrome. A lot of people have it. I have it. Most people have it. Look, it's fine. It's perfectly reasonable to feel these things. It's just not real, and you have to keep telling yourself that. I'll give you an analogy. Maybe you feel the same exact way about this, but do you often take photos of yourself, or if you have like, if you post on Instagram or whatever every now and then, and you feel like you look like shit when you post it? Does that happen to you?
Yeah, no, so for context, there's we have an offliners Discord. Hey, offliners. And basically, there's a channel called Swooner, and we post selfies in there and all that.
Okay.
And
But
everyone always says, "You look great," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't."
So you don't feel that way, right? When you see the photos of yourself, you're like, no, I don't. But do you ever feel like you look at photos of yourself from the past, like a while ago, and you're like, damn, I used to look a lot better back then?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
for sure. Like
so
that is
but at the
literally
time you didn't feel that way, right? But now you're looking back at it like 3 months later down the line, and you're like, fuck, I actually look a lot better than I thought back then, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
No, absolutely.
because you're fine. You've always been fine, and you still are fine. You're still a good-looking dude. You're still, your personality is still fine. It's just that adjusted to that immediate time frame in the present, you never feel that way. But what you always have to remind yourself, and this is something I do with myself as well, as someone with body dysmorphia, someone who feels imposter syndrome all the time, that it's probably in my mind. It's probably something that I'm feeling currently that is not, it's not actually happening in reality. So remind yourself how you felt about a photo of yourself from the past, and then how you felt about that photo 3 months down the line or 4 months down the line whenever you feel bad, because it's exactly like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Okay. Adjust it. Yeah. Adjust your just whenever you feel insecure, remember that it's most likely in your head, and think about all the times where you felt confident looking back at your past accomplishments, and how silly that looks with the benefit of hindsight.
Right, and then just apply that to me currently. Okay, I think that's really really hard to do, because I mean, so the situation I talked about before, what I started with, that's not the only time that's happened. Maybe not as that one was the most blatant and the most funny that I could think of, but I've definitely been in that situation a lot, like where there's a lot of like, even if it's not like romantic or whatever, just people that would want to talk to me, but I'm too, like, it's really hard for me to apply that in the moment. You know what I mean? How do I work around that for the time being? And I know like maybe faking it would work well, and
Yeah,
I'm
man.
good at that in politics, but I can't apply that same in.
You gotta take a dive.
Yeah.
You gotta take a dive always. You gotta take risks, and you gotta fucking fail. Okay? You gotta fail, and you might even get embarrassed. You might even get embarrassed. It might be horrible. And after that experience of failure that you built up in your mind and thought was going to be the worst thing ever, you will recognize that you didn't die. Everybody fucking forgot about it. Most people have the exact same kinds of insecurities that you have, and they're way too preoccupied with their own insecurities and their own fucking failures to ever pay attention to your failures or ever consider what you've done. So there's no reason to worry. And throughout that endless amount of failure, you will inevitably get better at dealing with those sorts of situations as they occur. It's a muscle, just like everything else. If you were able to lose a lot of weight and achieve your fitness goals that you set for yourself, then you know what it's like. You know the value of hard work. You know the value of repetition. It's exactly like that. So while you're originally insecure, you work through it, and it's like a muscle, and you will get better eventually, and you will know what to say in that situation.
Okay, that makes sense. Speaking of which, Hassan, maybe now's not the time because it's kind of boring topic, but how do you get back into working out, man? Like, I feel like I'm starting at square one again. Like, holy crap! Like, I look so.
It feels good. It feels good to go back into routine for me, at least. Like, random things that you can, random cheats that you can do is. This is gonna sound so fucking dumb, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, I'm saying it. Go out and buy like Lululemon workout pants or shorts or whatever. They're fucking $70. Okay, they're insanely expensive. I would never, ever in a million years make a purchase like that. But when you sometimes do that and you feel a little bit better, it also creates this. It also creates this idea in the back of your mind that like, well, I spent some money on this shit. Now I have to fucking work out in it. And it's just that will give you like the initial push. And then ultimately it's the same as anything else. It's
That shit
building
doesn't work
good
for me.
habits.
I
You just have to keep repeating over and over again, keep working out no matter what the fuck happens, and build that good habit. And before you know it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks down the line, it's very much a part of your life again, as it once was. And you can't live without it. And just don't break it.
Yeah. Fitness is all about consistency at the end of the day. It's consistency and getting started, and you just got to go. Really, you're not going to see results overnight, but you got to get back into it. Find comfort in the fact that the work that you did prior to get yourself in shape, that wasn't all in vain. There is something, muscle memory is a real thing, and you will get in shape faster than you did from your day zero that you had before. It will take, you'll get back into shape. It won't take as long, but you still got to put the work in.
Yeah, and I think my worry with that is I have the exact opposite problem as I had then. Then I had the problem of being way too scrawny. I think it's, at least for me, it was really easy for me to like really fast build muscle. Basically within 6 months, I looked really good. And now, because I have the exact opposite problem and I have a lot of fat in my stomach and all that, it's going to be really hard to lose all that. And also,
Yeah. Dude, the other problem is cardio fucking sucks. Also,
Oh,
working
yeah.
out at
I have
home,
asthma, so it's
working out at home fucking sucks.
What does
Can
your
I tell you
diet
what I
look
did?
like?
I'm gonna tell you what I did
I
to get
gotta
my.
go because I have
to
an
get-
month date. But good luck, Ultra. I think Hassan has given you solid advice on all the above, and everyone's just piling on the good advice. So everyone, good night. Thank you.
Adept, you leave.
Yeah, I have something else I had to do at 8 o'clock.
Adept has to go play fucking Among Us with like actual influencers, okay? She just gave us a crumb. She just gave us a crumb of
Thank you,
advice.
Adept.
No,
Bye,
it's my
Adept.
fault. I mean, I asked everybody last second, so.
Okay, so
My advice, what I've been doing, I bought rollerblades, dude, and I go out late at night and I just blade,
Hold on, wait.
and that's not good shit. Listen,
Yeah, Will.
you gotta do something you enjoy, man.
I know.
I
I can
put on,
just see
put on some
Will
disco. I'm out there
Dude.
2 a.m.
with his
sending
hair.
it, dude.
Dude, that
Dude.
sounds dope.
Will rollerblades in the gayest part of America
swear
every
to
night,
God.
trolling for dick, rolling around town, looking for some hot cock.
Dude,
Hell
hold
yeah.
on, wait. Ultra, what does your diet look like? A lot of it's in diet. I know it's cliche, but it's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. No,
what do you
I
eat?
know for sure. I I have quarantine diet too, so
Okay, so
I
there's
used
an
to.
issue.
Yeah, and like I need to work on that. I'm way too lazy to cook. Like holy
But
crap.
fuck cooking. I don't cook either. Okay,
Yeah,
here's the deal.
Also, guys, I'm gonna head out.
come
I
with
gotta start my stream as well. I'm playing Windbound tonight. I gotta head out.
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Why is everyone leaving?
I'm sorry. I just always had to go at this time, but I'll be
Will, I
on.
love you.
Fucking
Will, just
nonsense.
stream CHADVICE, dude. Come on. Stay on. People need your advice. Just snag Hassan's
CHADVICE.
dude, just snag Hassan's stream. Whatever. Who
That is
cares?
the
He
most
doesn't care.
alpha shit ever. Just be like, all right, I'm leaving. I'm starting my own CHADVICE where I can Willabuster without feeling I'm sorry, I'm giving out these gemstones and
Okay. Do you actually have to go, or are you fucking with
yeah, what
everybody?
do you think? I'm joking? No,
Oh,
I gotta go.
I thought you were. I thought you were memeing. All right. Well.
No, I'm playing Windbound tonight.
All right, Will.
Thanks, y'all.
So
Thanks
thank
for
you,
coming
Will.
on, Will.
I love you, Will.
Yeah, thank you, Will.
So here's the thing. Canute's in the chat. He's probably he'll agree with me. Look, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not a fitness expert, but I have had some good training. And what I can tell you from a diet standpoint is, as Americans, we tend to underestimate and overestimate. In this particular case, you say you put on a little, around your waist. So we tend to eat excessively, and specifically a lot of things like fats, right? Fats and sugars and things like that. And a lot of that has to come with the fact that the food industry in our country is just deceptive. They're super deceptive. Things that we think are healthy are just ridiculously high in sugar and fats, right? So like in things that we think are in moderation are contributing to just a ton of excess calories. For example, like ranch, okay? Everybody thinks about, putting ranch on salad. You know how much fat is in ranch? It's unbelievable.
Austin.
Cut that shit out. Ranch, sour
Austin,
cream.
why are we
cheese,
having this
blood.
conversation?
Because you asked me.
Okay.
What?
Go
Okay,
on.
is this chat advice? All right.
I feel like you just wanted to flex that you know how to diet. I feel like after the Wilibuster, you had like you wanted to just like have a moment where you can like talk about things you're knowledgeable on, which is great. It's great advice.
Excuse me. I'm knowledgeable on many other things, Hasan. I will
No,
not be
you
put
are,
down like that.
It's just that like I don't know.
He asked though, didn't he?
Kind of, yeah. It's fine.
He's
I think
literally
Did you not
covering
ask?
for
Did you
you.
not
It's
ask?
fine.
I'm sorry.
Just let Austin flex a little, all right? He deserves it.
You're literally flexing.
It's okay. It's
I
fine.
was flexing. You're right. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Austin. We don't mind.
No, it's okay. Well, just you know what? Fuck it. What do I know? I'm just fucking ripped. I'm joking. I'm actually not.
Unironically true.
I'm not
all right?
ripped. I'm just kidding.
You are
All
ripped.
right,
You are ripped.
Cap.
We all know.
Now you're just farming caps. Now you're just farming.
You
again.
are.
I'm not.
He's
No,
farming
I don't
Hasmon.
like I did.
He's farming
Okay,
Hasmon.
that
That's
was
what
a
he's
joke.
farming.
It was a
You're
joke. I'm
just
not-
farming now, dude.
No,
I
I'm
thought I was
kidding.
farming a lot. Now
No,
you're
I'm
really the
kidding.
one who's farming.
I'm not ripped. Anyway, Ultra, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Before I leave, two quick things. One, okay, I'm gonna do the more critical one first. Hasan, what the fuck are you doing? You have such a good opportunity to grow your YouTube with one simple command, and you never fucking add it. Whenever someone does !food, instead of linking a clip to your Twitch, why don't you have a YouTube video for it? It would literally grow your YouTube. What are you fucking doing?
I don't know.
Like, there's so many things like this that you could just hire someone to do for you, and they would like totally grow your YouTube
It'll
so
be all
much
right.
more.
It'll be all right. That's right though. I'll make a video about what I eat.
Please, Hasan, like, please. I want what's
Okay.
best for you, dude. Holy shit, like, you need to do this. This is
quit
such
eating-
good ways to like just grow as a person, and then or as a influencer or whatnot, and then you might get actual sponsorship offers then.
No,
All right.
I mean that's fine. The sponsorship offers I meme for the most part. I already get
I know.
those, but not ones that I would like.
Hey, chat. Y'all just mad I got to talk to Hasan and you didn't. All right, stay mad.
Yeah, losers.
All right, thanks for coming on, Ultra PG. My
Oh,
number
one
one
more,
fan.
quick one. I
No
promise.
more ranch.
Hasan, I just want to thank you personally. Like I know I've sent you a couple of DMs and all that, and also talked to you on stream through donos and all that. But I just like genuinely thank you for what you do, because like I don't think I would be doing what I'm doing in terms of politics and in terms of my career if it wasn't for you pushing me in certain ways and like actually influencing my my outlook on politics in really positive ways. And
Thank you.
I don't think I'm alone in this. So whenever chat
Yeah.
gives you shit and you feel like you're like maybe they make you feel like shit or whatever, it's fine, dude. Like I promise you, you're doing a lot of really good work and you're influencing people who are hopefully actually going to change the world. And maybe, obviously that's hopeful thinking, but like at least hopefully someone will like change something.
Nice.
Oh, that
Trying.
was very kind. Thank you, Ultra PG.
Of course. Thank you for having me on.
Keep doing you, brother.
Thank you,
Oh,
Ultra.
Austin,
Yeah,
do you want an
Ultra.
invite to the Discord?
Sure. I mean, yeah, if you want.
His name is Hasan.
Send me how do you send me an invite? Where do I?
Yeah, I'll send you an invite on DMs here.
Okay. I don't know. I don't have you added.
Oh yeah, true. Where do I?
I think you just send an invite to Dr. Show. What is it? What is this Discord anyway? Is this like I'm very much a part of Hasan's
It's
community.
just like offline
name
chat. It's
is
just the
Hasan.
Discord that offline chat is created.
Yeah, I sent you it on Discord DM.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's keep it moving,
take
guys.
care.
We got a lot of people. He's lying. We actually hate you. Yeah, I know. I always get that feeling. I always feel like 10 to 15,000 people sit here for 12 hours a day just to be like, there will be an opportunity for me to express how much I hate him. But for the time being, I'm just going to act like I like him.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. No, I'm just being sarcastic. I don't believe that. I think people that hate me literally very quickly demonstrate that they can't hold it back.
True.
All right.
Okay, the next person is I don't even want to say it. You're on stream. Succubus God.
Hi guys.
Wait, is this the Succubus God?
Oh my god, wait, do you know me? I don't
Are you like, weren't you like Vine famous or
Oh,
something?
was I? I don't know. I don't think I qualified as like
Oh wait, no, you're definitely not it because you would.
No.
Wait. Okay, never mind. Let's go back.
Okay. Hi guys. Okay. So my question is basically I've been in quarantine for like a very long time. Like strict quarantine. Basically like I went home because I was in school and I lived with my family and I would just leave to like go to the store when my mom needed me to or like to go and see my grandparents or whatever. And like 2 months into quarantine, my like ex texted me and he was like trying to talk to me. And I kind of brushed it off because I was like, we're only gonna be in quarantine for like 2 months. So I was like, whatever. But
It's
now
not worth it. It's not worth it.
okay,
Hold
okay,
on.
no. Because
No.
now it's been a while, and I texted him recently because we were just like talking. I was like, why not? It's not a big deal. But now I just need to know if I should initiate anything because we had a very good relationship. Like we dated for a while.
What were the circumstances of your breakup, if you don't mind me asking?
It was mutual because we were doing long distance and we were also like going through stuff. So
Okay, I mean, but what
So
I think
there's a
what the concern of the
possibility.
panel is, and Juice is alluding to. Correct me if I'm wrong. That there was some sort the circumstances in which you broke up was there's a reason why you're not together, sort of thing, right? Is that what you?
yeah.
Yeah, true. That's what I meant. But if it's over because you guys were just not vibing anymore, like now, that's what's supposed to happen. Like when you guys aren't together, then you guys aren't together, and if you guys are feeling each other again, if the the spark's still there, why not fuck around with the guy again? There shouldn't be an
Okay.
issue there.
Yeah.
Don't get your feelings hurt though. Like, but you have to make sure that he like, what is it? Like, what is going on? Like, are you guys about to go back steady, or are you guys just gonna be fucking?
Yeah.
So
See, that's
you're
the
gonna
thing that I'm like worried about. Because I don't think I necessarily that's like messy, but like I don't necessarily want to like date anybody right now.
Or
But, like,
wait. Is it also because you haven't had dick in a while? Because
Yes.
that post nut clarity, just get yourself a vibrator and redo it, and then look at a picture of him. And if he's still hot after that, you probably still want to fuck him.
I'm
But, like,
sure she
like-
has a vibrator. She's in this fucking community, so
That's true.
Oh,
I mean, is that do girls have post nut clarity?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys-
Yeah.
You girls can do it like over and over again.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
have like 6, and I'm like, oh my god, still find this guy hot. Gotta fuck. Like that's what
Yeah.
you gotta. That's how you
This
do
is a
it.
deranged
Okay.
Bullshit. I wish we could just nut forever, but you guys, it just sucks. We have to like wait.
yeah, we got a
15
refractory period
Okay, but
and
first
everything.
of all, aren't you guys come like different, like more intense and like in a
Yeah.
different way? Yeah. So like
I
ours.
mean, it depends. I
It
mean,
takes
if you're-
6 of mine to get to 1 of yours.
Yeah, to like
Oh,
one.
really? So they're not as intense. Oh.
No.
I mean,
Well, yeah, but still sucks. I might have the little 6 so I can, at least go for longer. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't no, sorry. This is not a
No,
conversation.
no.
Oh, no, this is not a good. Okay, let's go back to what you were saying. Let's not
Okay,
talk.
yeah. So I guess the general consensus is that it's probably not a good idea. But now
No.
I think I'm just okay. Okay, I think I'm just lonely. Honestly, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to sort of go with Juice here, and if you're just kind of feeling lonely, and there seems to be a lot more
No.
potential downside.
Both of you guys are fucking. Both of you guys are
What?
fucking simps. Both of you guys are fucking suckers. No,
Yeah.
don't settle. What are you crazy? I
We
don't know
never
how
said
old you
settle.
are, but no,
I'm
don't.
21.
Don't. Okay, you're 21 years old. Don't settle for old dick. It obviously didn't fucking work out, and now that your circumstances are
Hassan is
different.
not paying attention.
You're not paying attention. We said.
No, but I got the juice. Also said that if the situation calls for it, and if it's not that bad, like if you guys didn't break up under terrible circumstances,
Yeah.
you can experiment, you can try, or if you like
why not?
crank one out and you still feel like it's a good idea, you should do it. There's no reason to.
Man, Hassan.
Like, there's literally no reason to go back to.
Okay, so what do you think? Hassan? What do you think the cons would be?
Hassan said, "Close the book and walk away."
What are the cons?
Yeah.
Well, the cons are having all of those same problems that immediately started after the honeymoon period was over come back and rear its ugly head. I feel like you're not telling us everything. You made it seem like you guys separated amicably.
I mean, okay. So before we dated, I mean, our relationship was kind of messy before we started dating. I feel like it's probably just like messy dick, and it's not like, messy dick is kind of fun to go back to, but like at the same time,
messy.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know.
No, that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea.
It is. And after a while, messy dick gets like really annoying because like, what the fuck? Like, wait, why does this dick always got to come with problems? It's like fucking, is a problem always chained to your dick?
Yeah, this is I'm sorry to say this, but this is like loser talk where you feel like you're in a worse situation than you were before for understandable reasons, for externalities that you did not account for. So now you're settling, and you don't want to be settling. You're 21 years old. You should never settle. You're like, just go on Tinder. What are you doing? Go on some fucking shitty dates. Find some new messy dick. And then eventually after you have a bunch of messy dick, you'll find one good dick that's consistent and reliable, and you'll be much happier.
That's great advice.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a
Succubus.
good one.
I hope we were helpful.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Succubus. Shout out your
Alright.
channel.
I feel like she's not gonna listen to us, but who
No,
knows?
I no. I am.
Definitely 100% listen to that.
No, I will.
Advice. He's 100% correct because he's true. Like eventually, like I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, I felt like I've been through this before because we have.
Yeah.
You will do it again. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Bye, Succubus God.
Bye,
See ya.
Succubus.
Bye.
Oh.
Okay. The next person is USB. USB, you're on stream.
Hey.
He didn't say whole round, chat, did he?
Hey USB, how you doing? Hello.
Hello,
Hello?
USB.
Yo, what's bragging? What's good? Hi, everyone.
How you doing?
Hello.
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Doing all good, I think.
Wonderful. Okay, so where do I begin? How should I start? How do I
Name,
present my
age.
issue?
Name and age.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah,
my
we
name
know
is
your name.
Yus-
Don't say your name
Oh,
unless
okay,
you
my
want
bad.
to. Just say.
Okay, so I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm 20. I'm a college student. I go to school for fine arts. And my problem is, okay, I get a lot of guys telling me, oh, USB, you're so attractive. Oh, USB, I want to do this. USB, I want to do that. But, like, they can't keep that fucking energy, bro. So, like, I'll be texting these dudes, and I'll be like, okay, pull up with it. What's going on? Let's go on a date. Let's talk. Let's hold some hands. And, like, bro, they don't want to do nothing. And it's like, listen, you can't be saying this shit to me. You can't be sweet talking me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
I
you.
be-
I feel you. Like that really be how it is. Like that is exactly how it is. Like there's no game. They talk all this shit and then you see that and you're like, holy fuck, I've never been unfucked with. Like I can't. It's like what? Like no,
Like, bro,
no dick
exactly.
happened. Nothing happened. Me and you
And
never
look,
fucked.
I don't even want the PP. I want some romance. You feel
Oh,
me?
you want
I just-
romance.
yeah,
You don't want the PP. You just be wanting romance. I mean,
No.
that's different.
Yeah,
That's like
because see,
really
like,
different. Like I don't know how to help you with that because
yeah,
I don't
because like,
romance.
this is the
comes-
thing, right?
You want the PP? Is that what you...
Can you talk closer to the mic?
He doesn't
Or-
want the PP. She was like, I didn't even want a PP. And I was just like, okay.
Okay. So USB.
What's up?
America deserved.
So talk to
is
us
too
about
hilarious.
the guys. You said guys, right? Talk to us about the guys that you're
Yes.
into. Because listen,
The
part
type
of
of guys
that
I'm
could
into?
be because you have a very you have a very confident personality, or you seem like a very confident person, which can be intimidating for a lot of dudes. Because I mean, let's be real, men are trash, and we are all very insecure. And when especially at the age of 20, like holy shit, I'm assuming most dudes that you talk to, they have the brain processing power of like 14 15-year-old girls for the most part.
Damn.
Right. I mean, listen, I'm gonna give it a buck with you, big dog. I'm not confident. I'm really not. I be out here, I'm like, hey, I wanna love somebody. But like I be scared to love somebody. You feel me? And it's like, I wanna love you, and then they be telling me, oh, I love you. But they don't love me. And it's like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, how
because
old-
you guys are 20. Like
Well,
that's
I mean,
why.
I'm sorry.
What?
I don't mean like love
Love.
as in like actual commitment. I mean love as in like I want to be in a relationship. I want to be good to someone. And it's like they're constantly telling me that like, see, I'm the type of person where I don't like.
Dude, you're
I
20.
don't like.
Dude. Guys will literally say, I love you just to fuck you. I'm sorry, but
Yo,
you're gonna
yeah,
have to
and
like
that's like
understand that
that's
part.
the thing. Like I don't. I'm not into.
They're gonna tell you everything that you
They're
want to
gonna
hear.
like fucking squirt out rainbows, and you're gonna hear. You're
Yeah,
just gonna
they're
think
gonna
of
tell you everything.
yeah.
Okay,
You sound like you're dealing with a lot of
The
fuck
other
boys.
thing I was
That-
gonna say is like, look, you might. So there's two things. One, obviously, everyone's kind of a fuck boy when they're 20 years old. So they're
That's
gonna
true.
lie and they're gonna say they love you, but they don't actually. They just want to fuck. But then two, like you might be attracted to that type of person.
You
So
are.
you got to take a little bit of
Yeah.
ownership there, and maybe switch the kinds of dudes you're into. Because if we're
so-
being real, it seems like you're kind of into fuckboys.
Okay.
Definitely are.
So I again, let me. Okay, two Virgils, bro. I kind of am, but like appearance wise, you feel me? Like, oh,
No,
look
there's
like
no
he's a bit
appearance-wise.
serious.
Oh
You know,
God, no.
listen,
God,
but
no.
no,
Oh,
but like,
man.
you know, it's an issue for me because it's like, okay, I don't understand like what's going on between them telling me I want to sleep with you and like I'm telling them, okay, I like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me how like the energy like switches so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you switching gears?
Are you talking about
now
after
that
they have
I'm,
sex
like,
with you?
No, I'm a virgin, so I don't even let people. I don't let
What
them
is
slide
two?
like
What
that.
is two Virgils? Why is everybody saying in the chat?
Two Virgils. Okay, so you know the dude who made Outweight? He donated $50 to BLM, and so now like a Virgil means $50.
The American people
My chat.
What? Oh, that's so good. Okay, thank you so much
Yeah.
for that.
So I have like a very brief and short story, but like there's this guy I was talking to. He's from like one of my old schools, and so he was like, "Hey, what's up? What's good?" You know, and we were keeping it casual for a minute, and so like he asked me for pictures, and of course I sent him pictures of me fully clothed. I'm not sending news to anybody that like I'm not sending you news if you're not my man. That's how I like to play it. So like I sent him pictures and shit, and so like we're talking for like off and on, sometimes for consecutive days. It's like finally his birthday is coming up, right? So I asked him, what are you doing for your birthday? You know, what do you want to do? And he doesn't respond. And he's posting shit on Instagram. And it's like, bro, you were just texting me at 3 a.m. 5
You're
days ago.
overthinking it. That's all the guys that you're fucking
Yeah.
around with. It's like, there's no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry to say it, but like he doesn't think of nothing of you like that. And you like you're
Okay.
thinking about him more than you're thinking about, and more than he's thinking about you. He thinks about you every once in a while. Like you be popping up, but like
Yeah,
not
that's the
where it's like
thing.
yeah. And you don't want that. Why do you want a guy that's only gonna think about you everyone?
Exactly.
Yeah. So girl, you're done. This is over.
Yeah.
You
And it's
don't
like,
fuck with that
it's
guy.
so
Don't
hard
fuck
for
with
me
guys
to
that only
find
give you
somebody
like 5
who's not
seconds.
like that.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
That's
So
gonna
like,
hurt
I be
your.
on,
You will eventually lose. Like there is girls that I know that are super confident. They fuck with the wrong guy and they think they're ugly, and I'm like, that's crazy. I would lick every ass crack, every like parts of their body, and their man makes them feel ugly. And that guy, that if you
Yeah.
were to like score him, he'd make you feel ugly 100%. And you're not gonna be this girl no
Yeah.
more. You're not gonna be this confident girl. It's
Yeah,
it's so
that's
true.
Guys, stop
just
saying
saying.
JOOS is
no,
code
I
switching.
agree.
She's from DC, okay?
What? What does that mean?
Nothing.
So
Don't worry about it. It's just people in the
yo,
chat are
that's so nasty to say. Oh my god. But
exactly. Thank you, USB.
listen,
You're right. Okay,
yeah,
listen.
no problem.
Listen though, you're right on that, but you know what you're wrong on? The
What's
type
up?
of dudes that you're into. You have to
Okay, but
you have to either set your expectations that fuckboys are gonna be fuckboys, and that you have to 100%, like 100%, keep your options open and
yes,
play them at their own game, and have a bunch
yes,
of fuckboys lined up so you don't have a
yes.
problem when one of them does not follow through.
Okay.
Or you should do that, and then on top of that, go after some, nerdy kids and some
Okay, listen.
Nerdy
different
guys
very
types.
good
fuck.
point.
You gotta give him a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's true. So, I mean, how do I like attract someone who's different from that? Because like the people who I talk to, I'm not going after them necessarily. They're coming after me. Does that make sense? So like they're hitting me up in my DMs, and so like when I finally give them the time of day, they fucking flip the switch, and they're all of a sudden ghosting me and shit. And it's like, okay, so what do I do to like actually bring in someone who's like gonna treat me right? Because that's what I want. I want to go on dates. I want to go to Red Lobster, bro. You feel me? I want to go on a picnic. I want to do that cute shit, you know?
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't know.
Yeah, and
Like, I mean, you have an awesome personality, so
thank you.
it shouldn't be that hard. Like I said, I feel like you are the one who has kind of all the cards. Like you're the one who controls the situation. You are the one who controls their own dating future and dating profile. So just test out different waters a little bit.
Listen, okay, I have to put myself on blast for a moment because everyone's DMing me and they're telling me you have to say it. They want me to fucking say that I'm into cheating. And it's like, no, I'm not. Leave me alone.
You're into what? Cheating?
Cheating. Cheating.
She wants to get into a relationship to cheat on people.
Fucking shut up, bitch. Listen, it's not true. I'm only saying it because they won't shut the fuck up. But anyway, listen. What I'm
This is
here
a
for
deranged
is not to talk about
Has right,
cheating.
has
Okay,
right, has
we're
right.
here to talk about loyalty. I want to be loyal. I want to make somebody happy. I want them to make me happy. That's what I want, and that's the advice that I'm seeking today.
Okay. Yeah. Where do you meet the guys that you meet right now?
Tinder.
Okay, so yeah, not only Tinder, but the other guys that I've met them from my school. So like, there were like, I had some experiences in high school. Like, my worst experiences with dating came from high school, because like, I was stood up for homecoming, and then both of my prom dates, their fucking sisters told them not to go out with me. So like, I went through like 2 different prom dates until I finally landed on one prom date, and I couldn't even date him because he already had 2 kids. It's like, I can't be a stepmother, bro. I'm just 18. I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
man,
it's like,
Nice.
that was my high school experience. nobody like treated me right in high school. So I'm in college now. I met someone on Tinder from college. He told me he just matched with me for a meme. He said it was just for the jokes, bro. That shit
Wait,
killed me.
why?
You know? I don't know why. I talked to him after class, and I was like, "Hey, bro, we matched on Tinder. What's up? What's going on? You want that smoke? I love you." And he was like, "Nah, bro. It was just for the jokes."
Wait, you didn't say you
No, I'm
loved
not.
him.
No. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. No. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I asked him seriously, why did we match on Tinder? You know, do you want to make something out of this? And he was like, no, I just did it as a joke. And it's like, in my opinion, why are you matching with someone that you know in real life as a joke? Like, you should take that as a hint that, like, I want to pursue something, right? Or like, am I wrong? Because like, I legitimately don't know how, you know, this dating stuff works because of, you know, the experiences that I've had.
I can't tell if you're memeing or if you're being
No,
serious or not.
I'm very serious. Like, I just talk like a fucking goon like that automatically. I'm sorry, it's just my vernacular. But I'm very
girl, you are from. Okay, keep on going.
But I'm like legit. Like,
I mean,
I've had,
look,
like,
Tinder's
so
not
many
that
bad
serious.
experiences.
Tinder's not that serious. I wouldn't pursue people in real life, just because you matched them on Tinder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I would do
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
is just like continue the conversation on Tinder for a little bit, and if it happens, it happens. Do you know
Bro,
what I mean?
I tried to, and he ghosted me on Tinder too, and then he ghosted me in real life, and I was like, "What's going on? You
yeah, he's
can't
a
be
fuckboy for sure.
my man with full daddy
Take
phantom
what
on
you
me
just
in
learned
real
from
life."
him
I
and
couldn't.
use it on another guy. I'm kidding. Don't do that. But no, I really do think you should stop hanging out around those type of guys. It's hurt for your mental health.
And oh, for sure, definitely. I wholeheartedly agree, because, like, you know, at this point it's like I'm just like genuinely confused on like, where do I like, and plus, since I'm an art student, I don't want to like talk too much, but like, for further context, I'm an art student, right? The kids at art school, there are two different factions of the art student, right? You have the art students who are crackheads, and then the art students who don't talk to no fucking body, right? So like, I don't do drugs, right? If you do drugs, hey, good for you, bro. I'm happy for you. But see, I'm fucking asthmatic. If I do weed, nigga, bro, I'm just fucking dying. You feel me? Like, I'm just out. I can't do weed. I can't smoke. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even stand next to people who smoke, bro. I'll be in the ER within 15 minutes. So it's like, I can't hang out with the crackheads. And then the other
Crackheads?
kid.
We calling potheads crackheads? Whoa.
No, listen, I'm sorry. I'm using crackhead as a very positive as a positive thing.
Okay.
Listen, no, I'm sorry.
Well, guess
I
what?
don't want to.
Austin, you're a crackhead.
I haven't smoked weed in a while, but
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No,
Okay,
and like, bro,
okay.
they actually legit do crack. And it's
Okay,
like, damn, where y'all
USB,
get
you
this
know,
from? You know what I'm saying?
USB, stop doing your tight five. Do you actually want help or not? Because you're obvious. Look, you're
No,
very funny, and this is super entertaining.
No,
but
I'm sorry. This is actually just how I communicate. I'm not trying to get on here and like do a show. This is just how I fucking talk. And so I'm sorry if it seems like I'm trying to like do that sort of performance, but like, I'm legitimately.
no, it's great. It's really
Oh,
great
okay, cool.
content. But
That's great.
I also do want to help you out if you genuinely have a problem.
I want a boyfriend so bad, Hasan.
This
like,
person is
like
cool as hell.
legit. I'm
Can they
talking
just
to
be the
guys.
rest of the
Like, I
show?
posted a
Keep them on
selfie
to
on
give other
Snapchat
advice.
That's the
because like
problem.
I thought that
You
my
want a
man hosts would hit
boyfriend.
me up, and like none of them hit me up. And it's like, why aren't my man hosts hitting me up? And I don't understand. Like, aren't you supposed to like post this selfie and then all the honeys come flocking in? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's going? You know what I'm saying? Like,
because you want to trap, and that's it. Like, you like set that attention out to the universe, and the universe like doesn't fuck with that. You just have to like put it out there because you felt like putting it out there. If you
okay, that
feel
makes
like
sense.
making your tits up to your fucking face, do it because of you. Like, don't do it because of like, you know, because of like you're trying to trap some guy into your DMs. Like, just do it for you.
Okay.
And whatever guy falls into your DM, that's the guy that falls in your DMs. But don't overthink it. I swear to you.
Okay.
I swear.
I think
really do
I
like
think
it,
you should unironically do that thing that people always say, which is like, work on yourself, and like things will fall in line. But I really do believe that. I feel like maybe you're a little too interested and preoccupied in finding a relationship, and that
Possibly,
energy probably scares dudes a little bit, especially because, like I said, men are trash.
Yeah.
And nothing scares pee away like, oh shit, this girl like really wants to date, or even like really likes me.
Yeah.
Like that's 100% something that like, even if I'm super into a girl, she's super fucking cute, if she's like really into me, I'm like, oh no, there's got to be something wrong with her, because I hate myself. You know what I mean? So like, if someone else really likes me, or seemingly really likes me, immediately I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Because like, there's a lot wrong with me. So if she's immediately this into me, then there's something really wrong with her. So I would just like dial it back a little bit, keep it cool, keep your options open, go after as many dudes as possible. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Just throw it around.
Okay. So like, my throw it around, bro. Listen, I don't got that mustache to pass. Okay,
I just
I'm
mean
not
like,
passing it around
I
like a
mean
basketball.
figuratively. I don't mean like, you know what I mean. Just
I thought you meant
talk
like
to
no, I
talk to as
legit
many
thought that
dudes
you're
as
like,
possible. Go on dates. You know, get dudes to like buy you shit. Just like play with them a little bit. You're 20 years old. You're 20 years old. You gotta figure it out. You gotta figure out how to play with dudes. Like, you haven't figured it out yet. I feel like.
Yeah, I definitely haven't. You know, you're entirely right. Like, cause like I've been saying,
His
I don't
name
understand
is
how this shit works.
Hasan.
You know, I don't. So.
Wait. So what is it? Can you repeat the last thing you said? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying that like I don't understand how this dating stuff works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, you have like, think about all the fucking incels that talk, not on this CHADVICE, because everyone in my community is literally a fucking Chad and better adjusted to living life than I ever was at the age of 20. But like, look at all the incels that we see on stream when we're looking at like, and how fucking angry and agitated they are, and they always talk about how like, women they have all the power in the relationship, and we're all like, they get to choose whatever. Like, there is, I mean, it's not true, obviously, but you do have more power than you think you do. So you should be using that a little bit to, I don't know, build your portfolio and your skills.
I like how you said that, because I mentioned I'm an art student, bro. I like that. I respect that. I appreciate that.
Just build a portfolio for yourself a little bit, and also acquire some skill sets that will be helpful down the line for you. And in that experience and throughout that process, you will also start to figure out what you like, what kind of dick to avoid, and what kind of dudes you actually do like. And yeah, that's my advice for you.
Okay, I accept that. Thank you. I think that basically
USB
covers
was
it.
a lot of fun.
Really? Thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me happy.
Yeah, you're very funny, USB.
Thank you.
I enjoyed our time together, USB.
Thank you, Mr. Show.
Thank you.
Mr.
You have a great
Show.
day.
You too.
Thank you.
The Dr. Show.
Hasan is
wanna
garbage,
say-
says the best economist. Thanks, man.
USB is one of my favorite people I've met in the community.
Oh, she's so
Anyway,
sweet.
I love her. So the next person is one of our own, Britta.
Oh, what's up, Britta?
What's up, dudes?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. What's going on?
So, basically, my situation, I have sort of a life-changing thing going on over the next couple weeks. I applied for a job in Chicago. I currently live in Utah.
Oh.
So this is the first time ever moving out. If I do get the job, I'll be moving across the country. So I'm sort of like freaking out a little bit, trying to wonder how like you even build a life outside of living in your parents' house.
Yeah.
So
What
I don't even know how to go
What's
about
your
doing that.
job? Or do you want to? Are you allowed to talk about that? What job you? I mean, it's a job you're excited about, right?
I'm very excited about it. Yeah, it's with the Industrial Workers of the World, so it's like a union job. It's super cool. I'm super hyped about it, but very nervous as well.
I mean, I can't. I've never had to I've never made a huge move like that. I went to school for 4 years, and but you know, I mean,
This is a
It's
deranged
tough because I think
pervert.
with change comes a lot of anxiety, especially living with your parents and moving and getting out in the world. But I mean, there's so many cool, awesome things to look forward to. The fact that you got a great job that you're about to get, you're going to meet so many people. Chicago is a great city. You're gonna, you're just gonna, it's gonna be fine. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to, the anxiety is normal, I feel. And it's gonna get better. Sometimes you just gotta, in life, you just gotta dive in,
But think about all the Mormons that you're leaving behind, Britta. I mean, seriously, like that's gonna
Well,
be. It's gonna be
there's a
hard to.
reason-
It's gonna be hard to adjust to a place like Chicago where you're just used to exclusively being around Mormons. I assume since you're from
Wait, is
Utah.
Mormons the one with a bunch of wives? No.
Well, no, those
they
are the
were
Mormons that
polygamy,
left
but-
and went to
Yeah,
Mexico.
yeah.
Oh. Really?
They don't like Utah. Doesn't like those.
Yeah, Utah. It's on the DL. Okay, there's some out there. I'm not
Oh.
going to name any names, but it's on the DL. It still happens.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, like sister wives. They're in Nevada, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
I think
Are
they're
they
kinda-
Mormon?
Probably.
I don't know. Anyway, it's a TLC show.
I just.
But anyway,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I know about them. I'm like, they be fucking like 5 wives.
As someone who moved a bunch of times throughout his life, I always looked forward to those moves, and I don't know, it's understandable to be a little nervous, especially if you're going out on your own for the first time ever. But you're going into a new phase in your life, and it's awesome. It's an opportunity to shape your future in the way that you want it to be. You're gonna make a lot of really cool fucking friends. I'm sure you have good friends in Utah as well, but you will get to meet so many even cooler people in a city like Chicago, for sure. In comparison to Utah, like it's awesome.
Yeah, and on top of that, you have been obviously you've worked for the qualifications for this particular job. All that work you have put in for yourself has prepared yourself for this moment, and all the skills that you've acquired will activate as soon as you are in that moment, and you'll be successful, and you'll thrive, and you'll grow, and you'll learn, and you'll meet new people. It's going to be really, really exciting.
Yeah. I'm also just worried because I've never lived in a city at all. And so going from I live in a suburb with maybe 50,000 people, something like that. So going from that to Chicago, that adjustment, that's super sketch to me.
I mean, it's definitely going to be an adjustment for sure. It's going to be different. It may be a little bit of a culture shock. I've been to Chicago. I've never lived in Chicago, but I'm sure to some degree, from Utah to Chicago, it's definitely going to be a culture shock to some degree. But you'll adjust to it.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Antifa violence, obviously, so you better watch out.
It is a Democrat-run city, which is problematic, as we know.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's just oh my god, so much violence going on. Be mindful.
Yep.
And also stay away from deep dish pizza because it's disgusting.
Oh,
but
that's fucking weird.
I love deep dish pizza. That's a bad take, son.
yeah, it's just it's because you've never tasted what real pizza should taste like. So it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I won't hold that against you. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know. What are some of your fears about moving into Chicago? Like, are you worried because a city life is gonna be different from the suburbs? Are you worried that you're gonna be away from your mom and pop? Is that what it is?
Partially away from mom and pop, but I'm also glad to get away in some respects. I'm
It
sure everybody
strengthens
feels
your that way. Relationship by being away from your parents, by the way, dude. It's so fucking crazy to live close to your parents. It's psychotic. It's it's
You said it strengthens it?
yeah, it does. When you come back, you're like, I fucking miss you. You actually miss
Yes.
them.
True. I had my parents over the other night for a sleepover, and I called it. I was just like, "Come over, parents. Come hang out."
Aw,
And
that was cute.
it was so nice. It's I don't know, my mom and I had a sleepover and watched movies. It was just it was super cool. And I wanted them to come over. I was just they FaceTime me and they show me some old home movies of when I was a kid and I started crying. I was like, why don't you guys come over and stay the night? You know? So anyway,
That
but
was
so yeah,
cool.
she's right. It'll strengthen the relationship with your parents being away from them, and you'll appreciate them a lot more.
I think everything's gonna be all right. I feel like it's terrible advice. I don't know if there's anything like specific that you want to hear, but
yeah,
yeah, you have a union job too. That's gonna be really good because at the very least you have that security, you have job security, but then also you have people that you can connect with, talk to, get drinks with after work. You know what I mean? Like they will obviously help you out that way. So you're in a really fortunate position in comparison to a lot of other people. You have obviously Discord to give you emotional support, slash be the bane of your existence every day as they complain about all the dumbest shit on the planet. So Buddha is one of my mods, for you guys that don't know.
Yeah, I was also worried about like meeting people because the main way I've ever met people, because I'm not going to college in Chicago, of course, because that's like hella tuition. I ain't doing that. I've never met somebody like outside of those sort of social scenarios, so I don't even know how to do that.
It sucks because there ain't really like anything for me to tell you like, yeah, go out there, get a couple drinks, and you might meet somebody, because you can't even do that because of this Corona bullshit. But like, I mean, for my understanding, like going out and just going to the park, and if somebody comes up to you, you know what? I'm sorry, I have nothing to put into this. I'm just gonna stay quiet right now. I'm gonna stay quiet. I got nothing. Nothing. But you should definitely move. Like you should definitely move. Like that's not a bad idea. You never want to go back and think like how would it have been if like I would have moved to Seattle. You rather say I went and fucking failed than go and and then never go. That's my opinion. Good talk. Good talk. I'm done now, guys.
Yeah, there is nothing to be afraid of as far as meeting new people or even like even meeting people outside of your social circles that you're comfortable with. They're all just as fucked up as you are and as everyone else is. So
but I mean, it
and
is so
also
normal to
interesting.
feel anxious. It's so normal to feel anxious in a time like this, and it doesn't help. But it is sort of just what it is. You know, it is what it is, folks. Believe me.
It is.
It is what it
It is
is.
what it is. But go, move, do it. Fucking live your life to the fullest. Do it. I know it's gonna be it's actually butterflies. Sometimes I realize that I definitely do get my butterflies mixed up with anxiety. I think it's anxiety, but I'm actually excited and I had no idea until I was there. So
One thing I definitely recommend, fuck, it's COVID, so it's a little different, but one thing you should absolutely do, obviously, is go out with your coworkers and socialize as best as you can. Go to restaurants with them, or like whatever kind of safe gatherings people do now. So that will be a great opportunity for you to meet new people and expand by using their social circles. It's awesome. It's really a good. No, I don't mean fuck your coworkers, chat. I never say that. No, obviously don't fuck your coworkers.
you can have a platonic relationship with somebody and not fuck them. It's possible, unless this chat doesn't believe in that. But I believe that you could be friends with a guy and not fuck him.
I do
Aw,
too.
please. Okay,
No,
yeah,
I do.
thank
I do. All my friends are straight guys. All
Thank
of
you.
them.
I mean, are you fucking Hassan? No. So like, I mean, it's
No,
like
Yeah, but
because he
that's
doesn't
because
wanna
I'm
fuck me.
straight.
He's
Like,
straight and he's not my type. He's not my type.
yeah.
Truly.
Okay.
He's objectively good looking. Like he's really hot. Like
Thank you.
but like he's just not my type. A little too hairy.
I see.
Anyway, Britta, thank you so much for coming. You've been an absolute pleasure. Best of luck in your move to Chicago. We're rooting for you. And you're gonna do great.
Thanks, guys. I've been kind of like shitting bricks, so this actually.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah, no, this is actually exciting stuff.
Yeah. Woo woo. Woo.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Take care.
Britta, good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, so the next person is named a serious player.
All right.
A serious player, you're on stream.
Hello. I think your mic's muted.
You're muted.
Hello.
Yes. Good talk.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
I just think.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So my question is, essentially, I am 24.
Mhm.
I've been married for 2 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Love of my life. We've been together for about 8 years.
Oh,
My libido is higher than her is.
okay.
I mean, pretty much by a long shot. And so my question comes down to basically, essentially, she once she finishes, she wants it not to
Oh,
be over, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, dude,
Wait, let
that
him
sucks.
finish. Let him finish.
essentially, once like I make her finish, she wants me to finish. Essentially, is the like that's the deal, right?
His name
And so
is
for me, it's like
Hasan.
I would love for her to, orgasm multiple times, etc., etc. And even if I could go on for another 5 minutes, it's about like, hey, like let's finish.
So she
And
doesn't make you
so
come after you make her come?
All
no,
part
I
of
mean she does. No, she does.
She
It's
just wants you
just
to
that
do it
I
quickly.
could go on for longer in an attempt to make her come multiple times.
Maybe she just
And we have brought in a vibrator for that purpose, but it hasn't made a difference. So my question is essentially for Hasan, how can I make that session be longer, even if it's not like, finishing multiple times?
But hold on, Hassan. Juice is in here too, and I mean, look, you are perfectly right in excluding me from this conversation. I don't know how to make a girl come. I don't think I ever have.
Oh,
I,
Austin, I didn't mean to like
oh
exclude
no,
you or anything.
I don't know how to use a vagina very much. I've had sex with 2 girls in my life, and I don't know if I made either of them come. I don't know what that feels like or looks like. But anyways, Juice probably would have some good experience.
I'm a little
guessing.
confused.
Yeah.
But hold on, before we let me just get a couple questions in so that I fully understand, and then I got the Juice kid get in there too. So you make your wife come, but you don't come in that process, and you want to keep going. Is that what you're saying? Or you make your wife come and then you come and then you want her to come more? Like, I'm confused.
So I can't. Essentially, like, here's the issue. So I could come after
just wanna
she
keep
does, but what I want is for her to experience multiple orgasms.
Could I have
So what I try to do is to hold off on coming in order for her to come multiple times.
All right, here's the questions. So, I understand that she came already, right? And then you still haven't come. I just want to know, are you like, what are the, every once in a while, 20, 30, like 20-minute sex, whatever, let's go do it. Are you always trying to fuck her for like 20 to 30 minutes? Like,
No.
Jesus, there's like a lot into, like, you guys, it's great for y'all, right? Just like going and going. But like, as a receiver, okay, like there's like points where enough is enough. Could you fucking come already? Like it's and it also makes her feel bad, by the way, because she thinks girls overthink everything and they're like, is he not coming because like I'm fucking, like, what, is there something wrong with me? Have you ever asked her? Like
No. Okay. So for your point, I understand that completely because her and I have had talks about that. And so
Okay.
essentially, it's not that I cannot finish after she has finished. I
But do you
can't.
ever Just thinking about like
Um,
doing rounds, like yeah, fuck her, and then like when she's done, and then like wait a little bit, watch a movie, and then fuck again later. Do you ever think of
well,
doing it that
that's
way?
I think that's that's exactly the crux of what I'm asking. Is that once like we have sex maybe once or twice a week, essentially. Um, and so it usually lasts about 5 minutes. So
Tell
it's
her to
not
talk
like
dirty to you. It's gonna make you like even if you wanted to last longer, you're gonna come. Like like if she say come in me or some shit like come in me for me, baby. So tell her to talk dirty to you. You will I feel like you'll come even if you didn't want to come. In
well,
my
it's that's not
Wait,
that's
five
not the
minutes is
issue.
like a little short though. You
What
guys
did he say?
fuck
5
twice a
minutes?
week for
So it
5 minutes. I get
takes
why
me
you have a
about
problem there.
I
it
didn't hear
takes
him
me
say that.
about with the vibrator that we've been
all I
using.
need,
It takes me about 3 minutes for me to make her come. Essentially, my issue is not that that's enough, or not that like I can't finish after that, but that I would like to further pleasure her. But once that
She don't want to.
first
Once she
finish
comes, she doesn't want to keep going.
Wait, before
no,
you
yeah,
like put a
exactly.
ring
Well,
on it,
hold on. That's what Hassan said is exactly the issue that I'm trying to.
That's
All right,
crazy.
but
What the
before you
fuck?
put a
Too
ring on
good.
it,
You're too good, is what you're saying. Like
No, no, that's a
Yeah, no.
problem.
Eyebrows are looking good,
It's
bro.
that she
There's
doesn't want
something wrong there. If like, I have personally never met a girl in all of my years of experience that just only wants to come once and then is like, all right, I'm out. Like that's
What Hassan is saying is exactly what I'm asking about. Is that she
especially
wants
if
to
it's
come
like
once.
3 minutes of fucking and then coming after like 3 minutes
no.
of
Hold on.
stimulation.
Before you married her though, like you already knew this was going to be a thing. Like you fucked her before, right?
No, so I was raised fundamentally Christian, but her and I messed around
See,
beforehand.
chat. This is what I'm saying.
So no, but we before this happened, we had messed around beforehand, and I have made her come multiple times. Even during sex, she's come multiple times. But the issue is once she's past the threshold of she doesn't think she can come anymore. That's like the cutoff for sex.
Okay, so have you talked? Is she willing to try to come more?
Yeah, like maybe spice it. Have there ever been a
Well,
talk?
that's the thing is that I have tried to do different positions and to do different things, but she only wants to do it missionary style. So it's difficult for me.
I've had a situation.
Wait, she only
like
wants to
this.
fuck
I
missionary
get it.
style, but she's also cool with using a vibrator. Really?
Yes.
Like she's open minded enough to bring a vibrator, but not open minded enough to like do doggy at least.
I know that sounds weird, but doggy is essentially like me getting to finish after she has already finished, and that's only maybe 15% of the time. That she's come
Wait, you
this is
only
my thing.
come
Hold on.
15% of the time?
This is my thing. I mean, I think, look, obviously, relationships are about compromise, and you have needs, and she has needs.
Bro,
and
you're a
and
good
I
guy.
think you're going to have a serious conversation in sort of addressing these needs that you have, and and perhaps maybe she doesn't want to go there, I guess. But in my opinion, I mean, I think there's going to have to be some sort of conversation about this, because obviously it's making you unhappy. And sex is very important in a relationship, especially for people
America
like
deserved
you and
9/11.
myself who have very high libidos. We like to fuck. I mean, and it makes us happy. We're very simple, but but it's just going to take a compromise. And a
Unfortunately, I feel
conversation.
like you guys are just not sexually compatible, and it's not that's not a bad thing. I mean, you could fix that. Can you fix people that are sexually incompatible?
Well,
Can you do
I
stuff?
just want to throw in maybe a little bit more context. So I started dating her when I was 15. We're married now. I'm 24. Beforehand, it was, I mean, she had a very high libido. She definitely was into experimenting with different things. And to even point to Austin about the high libido stuff, she did have a high libido. It's mostly
Excuse me.
since we've
I'm
been
sorry.
married, and I
I'm out
don't
of control.
know
I
But you guys have
apologize.
children?
is.
There is only one solution.
She's
the
actually
mistress.
pregnant right now.
I mean, dude. Well, there you go. Jesus Christ.
But I just want to
This is a
say
deranged
that
No, but pregnant women
even
are horny,
before.
though. They're super horny. Your
No,
wife
but
isn't
she
horny?
might be insecure. Like there
No,
might.
no, my wife is definitely insecure. She's very insecure about her body.
His
She's
name
gaining
is
weight due to
Hasan.
pregnancy, which is something that has made her more insecure. And she's insecure because her father, who's no longer in her life, ridiculed her about her weight. And so I try to, the best that I can, assure her that I think that she's beautiful. But that's one thing that is, I think, the disconnect is that I think she's beautiful, but she doesn't think that she's beautiful. Like, she won't be on top because it makes her insecure.
Okay, you have to move at her pace. This is easy to work through. It's not that big of a problem. Okay, at first I thought there was like another, like, I thought there was a larger problem going on. Maybe you guys don't love each other in the same way anymore or something like that. That's what I was worried about. But it just genuinely seems like she's just insecure, and that probably stops her from being able to let herself go when she's in bed, because she's constantly thinking about the way she looks and worried about the way she looks. So you just have to, what you have to do is go at her own pace, but make her feel valid and comfortable. Okay? If you love
Well,
her,
here's my question, I guess, based on Hassan's response, is that I tell her 10 times a day
Wet
that I
ass
think she's
keyword.
beautiful, I think
Make
she's
that pull-out
gorgeous, I
game
think
weak.
she's wonderful, I
Love
love
you,
her
Azuni
body,
didn't know you were on here
so
until
on and
2
so
months
forth.
ago, and it was an instant sub.
But
Hell yeah,
my
leftists from a
own
short king Chad
words,
to a tall Chad. You're the best.
I guess,
Oh yes,
don't
to the means brother.
give her what she needs to feel confident. And so
yeah, I mean, you
don't
clearly
know what I
aren't
can
yet,
do.
but you just got to keep trying. You got to keep plugging away in different ways. But she might not even
her
be
she's beautiful.
comfortable.
Do you-
Wait, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do you ever show her she's beautiful?
I mean, yes. So we used to go out all the time,
Right.
and I used to take her out to the movies or to whatever. But I mean, obviously, since COVID has been a thing, it's been a lot more difficult. But I still, she wakes up. I tell her she's gorgeous. I tell her I think she's beautiful. But I really think this is an issue on her end, based off of how she was raised, where no matter how many times I tell her she's beautiful, she does not believe me. And so I don't know where I could hit her from with those compliments that would be effective, because she doesn't want to be on top of me, because she feels like she's fat if she's on top of me. And that was pre-pregnancy.
Right. Oh man.
Yeah,
It's
this
really
is messy.
it's really tough, right? Because there you got to get there's I learned this from Dr. K, and I'm trying to just like I'm serious in this.
He definitely should get like a real relationship therapist though, like a
Right, but-
real one.
No, but I'm dead serious. Like he described this as this, like he talking about this, and you got to get to the root of the problem, right? Because it's almost like the compliments like are only a temporary like band-aid fix, right? Because like you just give the compliments and then she feels good for a minute maybe in that moment, but then like you're not there to give her the
Excuse me.
compliment, and then
I'm
it like
sorry.
just kind
I'm
of
out of
goes away.
control. I apologize
So like
for
there's some
that.
sort of root.
Send
You got to
that
like
hoe
get to
to
the root
therapy.
of the problem, right? And so I don't know what that means, but maybe Juice is right. Maybe some sort of relationship related therapy or something.
Yeah. Oh, I
You
thought
definitely, your
Okay,
wife
well-
definitely needs therapy for sure.
I
We
mean,
all do.
I agree. I agree.
We all do to some.
And we also have to realize some people just don't want to fuck like that all the time, guys, or just ever. Like there's some people that just aren't into that kind of stuff. And so
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
there's
you're
low
like-
libido, but then there's like fucking coming through in 3 minutes twice a week. Like that's not really.
maybe she's doing it without him. Like know that. Okay.
I mean, okay, so my wife is I've tried to encourage masturbation with my
Yeah,
wife.
because she has a vibrator. Do you think she uses that when you're not around?
I encourage her to use that when I'm not
Oh, good for
around.
you. So yeah, she might be doing that. Like, and she's
But
just not telling
but
you.
she's very embarrassed about that, and she does not use it when I'm not around. And we have a very honest relationship. I mean, I tell her, about what I masturbate to. But one thing is that she does not like to masturbate because she feels shame when she does. And so I've encouraged her to go to therapy about
Are you
this
guys still
kind of
religious?
stuff. No, neither of us. Both of us were raised fundamental Christian, and both of us are atheist. Both of us are leftist. But there's this thing that she can't let go of, which is that shame that's attached to religion that she
Jesus
can't let go of
Christ.
Yeah,
because
it's toxic. It could be toxic. Not all religion. Don't take what I just said.
I mean, no. I understand exactly what you said.
Okay,
I
'cause
understand that exactly.
it's crazy because like when I was raised as a Muslim, like the shit that till this day, sometimes when I think about it, I can't believe I thought I was going to literally go to hell because my grandma caught me eating bacon. Like I thought, like I'm just saying when it comes to religion, like I was just like religion can be super
To bounce
toxic.
off of
But
that, it's very related to that. But my wife's grandmother told her when she was, I mean, okay, here's the thing. Let me just lay this out first. I am 5'6". My wife is 5'10". Okay? So when she was 130 pounds,
Short kings
I
rise
weigh
up.
Exactly. I am 130 pounds right now, which is very normal for my height. When she was 130 pounds, her extremely religious grandmother told her she was going to go to hell for that, for being that
the
weight,
fuck?
for being like 100. I don't know what it was, but like 150 pounds.
Wait, religious people say you're gonna go to hell for being fat? Then like everyone in the South is going to hell. Every evangelical Christian.
And that's one of the things that radicalized me to the left. Was religion. But essentially, what I'm saying is that I understand that my wife needs therapy. She was raised in an abusive household. She was raised specifically in a religious abusive household.
I just want to point out that if your wife is 5'10" and she was 130, she wasn't fucking fat.
Yeah, she was actually like
what the
Yes.
fuck? She was
No,
not fat
I know,
at all.
I know.
Not even close.
And when she was 130 pounds, she was telling me that she was fat, and I was like,
Oh my God, no.
dude, you need to literally gain weight because you're unhealthily skinny.
This took a turn.
Okay, yo, therapy, dude. I mean, seriously,
Yeah,
this
she
is
needs-
like
well,
your wife needs professional
I
help.
understand that.
But the way that
but
you
I
talk
guess-
about your wife, I let me just say something. Maybe it's because the way we're having this conversation, the format, and she's not here to speak for herself. I'll just say it is a little paternalistic. I feel like you are maybe taking a little bit too much ownership. Maybe it's the format, but maybe the way that I'm hearing you talk about your wife makes me feel like you definitely are. I don't know if you're talking with her or you're talking at her when you talk to her. So what you have to do is definitely, and you seem like a very nice dude. You seem like a very caring person. I high key recommend you think about that when you're having conversations with her, when you make suggestions about even using tools to improve your sex life. And also beyond that, going to therapy, which I high key 100% fucking recommend. It'll be helpful if you do couples therapy, but beyond that, I think that she there needs to be a little bit more religious deprogramming potentially to go through, and also even she needs someone to probably talk to about maybe potentially having an eating disorder or body dysmorphia, because feeling like you're fat as a consequence of your social conditioning from your parents being fucking absolute dipshits when you're 130, 5'10" is really terrible, and that might lead to long-term health complications as well. It's nothing to fuck around with. It also probably changes her hormones and corresponds to her low libido. So there's a lot of stuff here that that you can do, but most importantly, the way you suggest this, the way you bring it up, should be as caring as I know you are about your wife, but in a way where you are not just, you're not talking at her, but talking with her or talking to her.
True. Also, now that you said that she's pregnant, be careful. It already sounds like she has like a lot of mental issues. Make sure she doesn't have postpartum once the baby's out, because they don't say anything, and then it gets really dark. I don't. Most people won't know what postpartum is, but since her hormones are going to be all over the place when she has the baby, she will think of like you know, suicide. So definitely check up
I
on her.
understand that. I have very recently, if I can say one thing before we move on to the next person, I have recently gone to a psychiatrist. I've gotten help with my feelings, and it's helped me a lot. And so has she. I mean, she is on medication. The only thing is, yes, she has had and the only reason I'm saying this is because it's fairly anonymous. But she has had eating disorders in the past. But I am trying my best to assure her in any way that I can. And I guess my question is specifically for Morgan. Is there anything that I can do that would help her with those sort of, I guess, mental disconnect between how you actually look and how you see yourself?
There's
Because she refuses to see any sort of medical help for those issues, because she doesn't want to acknowledge that, because that acknowledging that makes her sad.
I really there's
I know why. Did you ask Morgan
Yes.
specifically?
Yes, specifically because she's a woman and my wife is a woman, and I just wanted more of a woman's
His name is Hasan.
Get in there, Morgan.
No, I think he means I got the juice.
I mean, I'm sorry if I called out the wrong name. I've been in the wait list a long time.
I thought you were
apologize.
specifically looking for Morgan's take. I don't know why.
I was
No,
gonna
I'm
say,
sorry.
I'm the last person to ask about any of this.
Morgan,
Well, no,
Morgan's about
I
to be
guess I
like, go.
just mean, like,
Morgan's about to be like, go on Minder to spice up your sex life.
I've given up on men.
do
I'm done.
a thruple on Minder, Muslim Tinder. Okay.
No, but just like, I just wanted a woman's perspective from this, since my wife obviously is a woman.
Damn.
I got the juice. What do you got?
I've never been one before. So I mean, my biggest take is that she definitely needs to get some help. I know what you're saying, like you don't know how to come at it when it
How do
comes
you
to
overcome
this.
your body dysmorphia? I got the juice. You say you are not attractive all the time when you're hot as fuck. So talk to him.
Girl.
Oh, I don't.
Juice and I are gonna go on a date, I think.
True.
We're
We
going on,
are.
we're going on a date, even though
I know. I told like as soon as Austin was in his own little show, I was like, Austin, like if you weren't gay, we would be a thing. But
we totally would.
yeah. So like I would say I just keep on like I can't explain it. I still have body dysmorphia now. I just don't look at a picture of myself for too long. I don't know. Like if I'm still trying to figure that out. So I'm a bad person. to ask
Well,
that
I mean, I definitely think I've been trying to discourage my wife from Instagram filters, because I think that those sort of things are like
Yeah,
not
I think you're
very
looking for.
good
I think you're looking for help.
that.
You're well intentioned, but looking for help in all the wrong places, dude. I think.
I understand, my guy. I
think the situation is a lot more severe, and it could probably be, not just like her upbringing,
it could be
but also like other underlying medical conditions. So I definitely recommend therapy across the board. And beyond that, you're doing that thing again where you're being really paternalistic. You are like making suggestions about her, not using Instagram filters and stuff. Like that's way too, like you're micromanaging it way too
Her
much.
life, and it's not gonna work. Yeah, exactly.
Although you're well intended, it'll be perceived to her as like almost being talked down on to some
Well,
degree.
Also, when
just
you're
to
not around, what are
clarify,
you gonna do?
just to clarify, I don't say those things to her. I just am saying those things because I'm sort of in an anonymous filter, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I've never said those things to her.
Okay. I'm just saying your heart's in the right place. Your heart's in the right place. But again, maybe you might be exercising like a little in the wrong area, and your focus should be about getting her potentially to come to terms with going to therapy without doing it in an annoying way, though. Like you can't be like, you have issues, you got to go to therapy. You know what I mean? That would probably shut her off further. Or if you feel like she is insecure, it's about trying to help her understand that she's beautiful. Because like you unfortunately, no matter how much you want to, no matter how well intentioned you are, you can't really fix someone else's internal problems.
Can't.
So she has to, that's her own journey. She has autonomy. She has her own mind. She has her own perspective. And obviously, given the format that we're having this conversation in, it comes across that way. But it does seem to me like maybe her pregnancy has really heightened her insecurities. The best thing to do in this circumstance is probably to seek professional help, and all you can do is try to be a positive influence in her life rather than push her in that direction.
Well, I just want to say I appreciate the advice. I definitely agree with you, Hasan. I want to do that for her. But I appreciate everybody's input into this situation. It's been something that I've been worried about for a long time, for about 3 months, and so I just
Is that
think
when
you
she
guys-
got pregnant?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
about
Okay.
3
Well,
months
you
ago.
kind of buried the lead there, my guy. What's that? What's that about?
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's all good.
I mean, this has been like the initial question has been an issue for much longer than that. But like, I just am trying to thank you guys for your input.
Of course, I think no problem. No problem at all.
No problem.
You did great. Very brave of you to come share. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to come across as an asshole or
No,
controlling or
you're
anything
not.
like that.
You're a great guy. You're a great guy.
Whores in this house. There's some
I
whores in
was
this
just
house.
looking
There's
for
some whores in
advice,
this
so I thank you guys for giving me your input, and it's gonna give me something to think about. So thank you.
Don't let your wife know about this.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't tell her.
I will not.
Hey, I went on a fucking show of this himbo said America deserved 9/11 and told her about how you don't want to fuck for longer than 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, every once in a while, Hasan, she will watch your stream for
Oh,
about
no!
5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I can get her to watch your stream for.
I just
so-
hope
Why? Do I curse too much for her liking or something? What is it?
No. I'm a leftist, and she is absolutely not a leftist. She's a liberal.
Oh.
My girl.
Exactly.
Are you riding with Biden or is she riding with Biden? Are you riding with Biden?
Oh no! I mean, I'm riding with Biden only because of Trump.
Yeah,
but,
that's
I
right.
mean,
Okay, see, this is good news to hear that even the non-libs are riding with Biden. Okay.
Riding with Biden.
It's right. But Trump makes Biden look great, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. He does.
Absolutely. I'm happy to. What state are you in?
Arizona.
Eric, get to the polls. Get to the
Okay,
polls.
Austin, shut up. Yeah, just like stop. All right. Thank you for coming on. All right, let's move on. There's more people.
Aren't we?
We're still waiting. We're still waiting for.
Hassan.
There's so many people still.
September, thanks to you.
So okay, so we have 3 people left. How many more? Do
Perfect.
you
No,
have
that's
to stream?
perfect. 3 people is perfect.
Okay.
Puff.
This is a
Alright, the
deranged
next person.
pervert.
Biden's
I
up in
found you
Arizona,
and
sir.
I've watched non-stop since.
Holy
It's
shit! That
comforting
guy
to
was
see
a
someone else
fucking
molding
wet
at politics
sock.
as much as I
Oh
do.
my god!
Thank you, Jack, for
Finally.
being
Come
a
on
wholesome
now.
and
Hey,
friendly
hey, hey,
human.
hey, hey, hey.
Let's be nice.
His
Be
name
nice.
is Hassan.
He was a nice guy. I hope he doesn't become a cop though. You know what I mean?
What?
Also,
I don't think he will. What's going on, Liz Vicious?
it's
Did
never
I
mind,
say
I
that
won't correct
right?
you. No, yes, you did, Hassan. My favorite streamer. Smiley face.
I feel a lot of like.
Okay, listen. If you're gonna start this, you're gone. Like you
Yeah.
were literally warned about this. So
Damn. Morgan came in with the mute. All right, what's your problem, Liz Vicious? Let's talk about it.
I wasn't gonna do anything I was warned about. I'm sorry that I came off that way. I promised Kudo I would make him proud. He talked me down off the edge, and I'm here to be nice to everyone in here.
Let's go.
Anyways, shout out to all my fellow Floridians. Okay. I just
Oh,
wanna
Are you
say
registered to vote?
Oh God.
I live in the southern Alabama part of Florida. You know,
Oh
the
no.
racist part of Florida. It's pretty nice. You know, if you're white. You know. But
Crucial swing state. You got to vote.
I'll try.
Vote.
I don't
Oh,
know.
come on. There's no
I
trying.
forgot about the local elections, and I felt really bad. I feel like I'm gonna miss the actual.
Anyway,
show.
get to the point. Sorry. I'm just trying to
Austin,
get a
stop
Oh.
derailing, please.
Hey, don't yell at him. All right. Anyways, my problem, it's not anything romantic or anything like that. Because personally, I didn't feel like anyone here was really up to the task with how everybody's doing sexually. Mine's kind of complex. I've run into a problem with my career choice because I'm currently studying to be a aircraft maintenance technician.
Exclamation mark unban on
Which is
Discord.
kind of funny because
I
that
don't
one
believe
of the
in
last guys
conversion
was a
therapy for
flight
people
instructor or
confident in their
pilot,
sexuality. I
and
believe-
chances are he's gonna get replaced by a drone. I'm just saying that. I hope he
Why
hears it.
why you gotta come in here and be like so? I don't know, party pooper.
Am I really a party pooper?
You're just being an asshole.
Okay. Just
Well,
go
I'm
on.
just letting y'all know. I feel bad because, but anyways, my problem is I kind of speak my mind a little too much. I don't know if you could tell.
How old are you?
And well, I'm 18. Little zoomer, I know.
It makes sense. Okay, go on.
All right. Well, our teachers in my trade school legally have to report anything abusive we say. And I've watched a lot of Hasan, and I had a take when they asked what we were going to do in the future, which I consider to be just a little funny joke, but it may have put me on the list. And it's not TOS. I promise not to say anything TOS, but the FAA doesn't really take kindly when you say that you're going to rise through the ranks and work on the.
Okay. Well, Twitch doesn't take kindly to that either. Okay, so you made a no joke. No, okay. Wait. Wow. Oh, you guys already kicked him off. Okay.
server muted him. Like he's done. Like
Fuck the city. Yeah.
he's done.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Move on. Sorry about that. We agreed on something he was going to talk about on the stream, and he completely threw that out the window.
Okay, what was he gonna talk about? Does he actually have a problem, or was he just here to troll?
Well, I mean, I was very clear about it. He said, let's see, he's going to trade school, and he wasn't sure because his passion is actually in politics, and wanted to know what he should do. That was the alleged.
I can't tell if you think that's legitimate. Because if that's a legitimate,
it could be a
interest
legitimate
that he
thing, but-
has, dude, look.
But no, listen. He tried to like meme on you. He's like one of those Discord people. Like,
I know.
took a chance.
I know. I'm aware. Okay. All I'll say is this: you can continue in your trade school. There are numerous opportunities for you to get involved with politics while also pursuing a trade. So there's no reason to get away from that and to like go to some fucking stupid ass like Coke subsidy backed think tank scouting operation like George Washington University or some shit to like learn a bunch of nonsense and then become a wonk. That's not the only way to. That's not the only track for joining politics or just pursuing a career in politics. He's not serious. Okay, whatever. All right, let's just go. Let's just go.
Sorry about that. Didn't think that would happen.
It's all right.
Next person is Infinite Ryman.
Hello, Infinite Ryman.
Hello. You could call me Ryan if you'd like.
Oh, Ryman or Ryan?
Ryan. That's my
Cool,
name.
Ryan. Hi.
Hi.
You can call me Dr. Show.
Okay. So I have a little problem. For the past 3 weeks, I haven't spoken, I haven't acknowledged anything with has to do with my sister. And that all stems from about a month ago. I went on vacation just for a little weekend, getaway with my friends. A week later, my friend came back and told me that he tested positive for COVID. So I said to my girlfriend, I'm willing to get tested. I said I was willing to get tested with her. I get a text at work that says, why am I getting a text from your sister that says you're refusing to get tested? Never came out of my mouth. And I was close with my sister. Anytime I would hang out with my friends, she would be out there. We'd have a good time. Anytime my girlfriend was over, she'd be in my room talking with her, bantering. It was good. It was a good relationship, but I have a weight on my shoulders right now. And I'm starting school. I'm stressed out about that because I'm starting a new major instead. And I'm trying to do good because I don't have the best GPA. And I just want to get this weight off my shoulder, and I don't know how to do it. I don't think I should apologize because I don't think I was in the wrong. And I think she's too stubborn too.
So are you saying that you got you wanted to get tested for COVID, and then your sister told your girlfriend that you didn't want to get tested for COVID?
Absolutely.
Okay. So your sister and your girlfriend are two separate people, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I want to make sure we got that in the clear. There's a little bit of the conversation was a little convoluted, but I'm happy that we've established there's a difference there. You know, it's hanging over your head. It's obviously bothering you, or you wouldn't be here. You know, I'm just gonna say it. You got to address the elephant in the room. Sometimes when you have these tough discussions, you'll come to find out that there's a lot of times a misunderstanding, and it'll become a lot clearer. Maybe she was just blatantly lying, right? But I think, you know, you got to sit her down and say, hey, this has been bugging me for a long time. Why'd you lie about that? Why did you tell my girlfriend that? You know, maybe there's some underlying problems that she has. Maybe she's had things that she's really wanted to tell you that she's gonna say. But I honestly, I have a question for you. And why would she lie about that? And what problems did that cause?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I've had this problem before where I haven't talked to her, and it was probably very recent too. Like I was working overnight. I came in. She came in at like 6 in the morning. I tried to get out early because I was tired. I haven't slept for at least 24 to 30 hours now.
Right.
And it lasted a whole month where I just didn't acknowledge her existence at all.
So this is all about, just to be clear, this is all about your sister saying that you didn't want to get tested, but you told your girlfriend you do want to get tested.
That's the recent problem. I mean, I had a
Oh, well,
problem with
what's
this. Yeah.
Wait, but what's
So
the?
it seems like it's a reoccurring issue that I just keep ignoring.
So she keeps telling people that you don't want to get tested for coronavirus.
Could I say something though from my experience? I dated this guy before where his sister was like super buddy and super nice to me like in front of my face, but she hated me behind my back. Does your sister actually low key doesn't fuck with your girlfriend? Because sisters can get jealous of how your girlfriends look. Like they just don't like you. That actually happens a lot more than usual.
I mean, she's never said it to my face. That
No,
she
but,
doesn't like
but
me.
she's been telling more people, Juice, that he doesn't want to get tested for COVID.
And I said to my girlfriend, I
think your
texted her
sister's, like,
saying,
dead ass trying to, like, you know, kind of cuck you. Like, I mean,
Okay,
not like,
so this is just a peculiar way to get back at somebody by spreading this that you don't want to get tested for COVID and you caught it, right? Like,
yeah.
did you get tested though?
No, because when I found out, it was already a week, and I was already a week into quarantine because I was already going to quarantine myself.
So she
since I was away.
wasn't lying then. What you didn't want to get
Well,
tested?
okay, but no, I did because I told my girlfriend. I said, "Hey, I'm willing to get tested with you," because she was scared as well. So
Did you tell anybody else? But you
oh
didn't
my
actually. You
god,
didn't
that
get
test
tested.
is
So
nothing. I'm like,
I just don't know how to. I don't know how to sit her down and say, "Hey, what's going on? Like, why do you keep doing this?
are you?
Why do I have?"
Did she keep spreading misinformation about you? This is look.
I think your sister is in love with you.
I didn't want to say that.
Wait, no, 100%. There, that could be a thing. 100%.
We're just going down a slippery slope here. I think.
I think your sister wants you.
No, I don't think that's the case. I
No,
disagree with my colleague. It's not true. Look, but you do need to sit her down and have a serious conversation why this sort of stuff is happening, right?
But how do I do that? How do I do it after 3 weeks of just not talking?
You say, you gotta start talking to her.
I mean, who
That's
cares? Yeah, that's your sister, dude. You just walk into her fucking room and be like, "What are you doing, dude? Stop fucking telling people that I want to take a COVID test. I want to take a COVID test. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's your sister. I don't understand."
Oh my god, stepbrother.
Wait, is it your stepsister?
No, it's
Oh, it's not
biological.
your oh,
Are you
okay,
guys in Mississippi?
No, no, I'm
Okay,
in New York.
then yeah, just be like, "What the fuck are you doing, weirdo?"
I think you should definitely. Do you live in the same house?
Yes.
Well, yeah, knock on the door. Do it right now. Like, just see what.
No. She's got work in the morning. No.
Are you afraid of your sister?
My dude has called me Carson as his fucking PFP.
How old are you?
I'm 23, and I'm.
And
scared
how old's
of-
your sister?
22.
Is she hurting you? Or are you
terrifying.
okay?
She's terrifying if she's woken up.
Oh man.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah,
well, I
bust
think there
down
might
the door and be
a deeper
like,
issue.
"What's going on? Are we trying to fuck or what?"
Yeah, exactly that. Say that right now.
No.
Go.
Oh God, no.
Please.
Put it out. Yeah, I'm just putting it out there. What's up? What's up, stepsister? Are you stuck in the laundry machine? Is that what's going on? Stop fucking telling people that I'm not trying to take a COVID-19 test. Hey, next time you're stuck in a fucking laundry machine, I won't fuck you out of it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. CHADVICE is taking a dramatic turn.
I just don't understand what advice you want from me in this circumstance. Just fucking.
I literally, I can't give you advice. Your sister's being kind of a B word, and you really have to go. You have to just straight up ask her, be like, "Are you trying to fuck me?" Like, just say it, and then it's gonna stop every weird stuff. She's gonna be like, "Oh my god, my brother think that like whenever I try to sabotage this relationship, I want to fuck him," and she's gonna stop.
I think that's just going to lead to not talking even longer.
Okay, yeah, don't say that. Don't say that you're gonna like have porn sex with her. I mean, just like have a conversation with her. Be like, "Why are you doing this? It's very weird. You're my sister." And then she'll be like, "But you're my brother." Oh, I can't stop. I literally can't stop.
Is she rude? Is she rude to you? Is she mean to you?
Yes.
What does she say? Does she bully you? Does she
cute?
call you a pussy?
No.
Is
She's as straight edge as they can get. She's never.
I'm not gonna stop giving advice, Chad. You can suck on it.
But it's just like
Look what you did. I didn't do shit.
the way she is. She just has that B word face, that B word energy. And
She's your Megan. She's your Megan.
She's
Megan.
she's my Megan.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys have some, weird sexual energy going on. You gotta solve it.
There's 100%. I feel it. Like I feel intensity through the
I would take this more seriously if this story wasn't so fucking crazy and you didn't have a Call Me Carson PFP. Like, I'm sorry.
I just like the Call Me Carson PFP. It's a good picture. That's all it is. I understand.
I just can't take this seriously. It's such a ridiculous problem to have. Just to have a conversation with your sister.
Yeah, you definitely just.
This was just a good opportunity to get on because my friends have been texting me about it. This situation personally. They've been like, "Hey, have you made up with your sister yet? And I'm like,
Ew,
no.
what the fuck, dude? No, stop this. Like, this is a big deal to you? Like, did you make it? Do you know how me and my sister make up with each other? By sending each other memes. The end. We don't even say sorry. We just
Why
send
do
each
your
other.
friends know about this? And then
Yeah,
why are
like,
they involved?
They're friends
Are you
with her
fucking your
too.
sister?
No, they're
How
friends
old?
with
What's
her
the age difference between you and your sister?
God.
About a couple months. I'm March. She's July of '98. I'm '97.
Yo, this is getting weirder by the
I
second,
knew you
dude.
were fucking your sister, dude.
Dude, this
feel
is
it.
so
I
weird, dude.
feel
Okay, stop. Okay.
No,
Are
no,
you?
you guys are kissing. You guys kissed before.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is such Coomer territory right
No,
now.
you guys have. You're talking to a Coomer. So hold on. If you're gonna, you kissed your sister, buddy. It's okay. We just a little peck. Just one peck.
I love my girlfriend. I would never cheat.
Well, it's not cheating.
The fucking answer to that is you would never cheat on your girlfriend. The real answer to that is what the fuck is wrong with you, you sickos? That's my sister. You're not denying it. You're literally saying that if you weren't in love with your girlfriend, that you would fuck your sister? What is going on with this phrasing? Please stop. I'm losing my mind right now. Are you sure you're not in Mississippi?
I'm positive.
Yeah, okay, dude. All right, this is a good call. Okay.
It's fine. You just have to talk to your sister. At the end of story. That's you got to do it. You just got to rip that band-aid off. Be like, hey, I'm never gonna fuck you. So stop spreading lies about me. Boom.
No, when I have this conversation with my sister, I'm just gonna remember this conversation about how
Yeah,
you guys don't
now how you and your sister are bumping ugly is going to be in the back of your mind when you have this conversation. So be sure when you have this conversation with her to not think about having disgusting sex with your sister, okay?
This is terrible. Is it because I had the Call Me Carson profile picture?
No, it has with everything.
No, it's
with the
everything. It's literally everything. The way you presented this story is so bad. It was so bad.
There's no other weird way to do it. This is the only way. You could have came out at this like a whole different way. Like my sister's being psychotic and she's like, spreading fake lies. But you're saying like, yeah, me and my friend, we had a full group chat about how my sister and me still haven't made up. What the fuck? I have never had a group chat about my sister and me fighting before. Or maybe you guys just have like a
Maybe
different type of
because you don't want to fuck your sister. That's
I don't want to fuck my sister.
When was the last time you fucked your sister?
Never.
Okay. It's the end of the road, Infinite Ryman. Thank you so much for coming.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye-bye
Have
now.
a good night.
You too.
all right. Thanks for coming on, man.
See you, step brother.
Okay, so we have one more person left. Do you want Kuro to find like one more person after this? So we don't end on like a weird note.
It's fine. It's fine. We can end it on a weird note. We have one more person left, right?
Yep. Okay, so
Yeah, let's
this
do
is
it.
the last person. Jerry Broad, you're on stream.
Hey, Jerry Broad.
Jerry Broad.
Hi, hold on. Hi.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, should I just
Yeah, go
Tell
ahead and
us
start,
what
Jerry.
what your problem is, because it can't be worse than the last person. So
That is true. I don't have sex with any of my step siblings. Thank God.
No, that was his like full sibling. It wasn't even a step.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Anyways.
she's about to be like, I'm related to this one guy who's in your community.
No, so I have a crazy / abusive mother whose house I'm trying to get out of.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. This relates to a couple different things. I'm just kind of at my wit's end, and I was like, oh shit, he's doing advice, and I literally can't see a counselor, so we're gonna do this. But so basically, I would say it was like March-ish. It was when Corona was getting really bad. I don't know what the hell happened, but my mother had like a full psychotic break. And so just a bit of background, my entire life I've dealt with like shit in front of me. I'm an older sibling. I've done the whole like put cartoons on so your siblings can't hear your parents throwing shit around and fighting upstairs. Like, it's been constant throughout my life, but it's gotten much worse as of late, and there have been confrontations where, like, I had to go to urgent care to make sure that my arm wasn't broken because my mother dragged me out of a car. Like, just stuff that's terrible, and I'm super stressed out, and it's affecting my relationship, specifically with my boyfriend, and I don't really know how to sort of contain the anger that I'm dealing with and stuff, where it's like courts are stupid and I'm just kind of stuck in the situation that I'm
How
in.
old are you again, did you say?
Sorry?
How old?
18. I'm just still in high school, so
I'm not trying to
kind of-
say anything. Like, finish high school 100%, but like, I'm not trying to say anything about you and your boyfriend or anything. But I feel like the main concern more is that the fact that you need to leave your mom. So you
I'm
need to
working
work on that situation before you
Yeah.
and the boyfriend thing. You just have to explain the full story. Having a toxic family member can fuck up a lot of relationship in your life, and not just with your boyfriend. So it'll eventually like trickle over to other things.
Right.
Like, you
Well,
can't.
and the thing is, like, so part of the thing with this that's really sucked is that, like, so my parents are divorced. They've been divorced basically my entire life. I'm trying to move in with my dad just for this last little bit because I physically cannot take this shit anymore. Like, it is, it sucks. Like, there, even within like the past year, so she has bad physical health. And there have been nights where she's like guilted me and like, tried to guilt me into sleeping in her room. And I'm like, hell no, dude. I'm not, like, what the hell?
What? You and your mom?
Yeah, it's so like I hate it. I hate it. And that's part of the reason I'm leaving because
What
it's
is
this
going
weird.
on?
I
don't
know it's this
understand from
weird
you.
toxic shit that I'm like,
Oh,
no,
just
no. I don't want to.
Oh wait, like sleep with you, dude? Like have
No,
sex?
no. Like sleep in her. There's been nights where she's been like, I think I'm gonna die. Like you have to stay in here, otherwise I'm gonna die. And then she'll get so pissed and like take all my shit away if I don't stay in there. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, oh my god, it is. I just don't know how to deal with these things, and she has blocked me from being able to see any sort of therapist as of right now, and I'm trying to get that taken care of. And like,
Oh baby,
you're
no,
18
you
now,
know
right?
what? Yeah, you're 18 now. Get yourself some therapy. Like, you need it. It's gonna help.
What's your education situation? So you're graduating high school and then
I just started my senior year, so
you
I'm
just started your
gonna
senior
get
year.
up-
Okay.
Yeah.
But you are 18 years old. I don't know legally what
Yeah.
kind of protections you have for yourself. I'd have to
Yeah,
look into it.
but like I can't financially support myself. So there's only so much I can do. Like I kind of have to move in with my dad. Like
We have
Yeah.
we have people in the community in the Discord that can most likely help you out as well. Like as far as like, I don't know, regional help or anything like that, or legal help if you
Yeah.
need that. As far as moving in with your dad, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how that works at all, but maybe your
It's really
school
fucking
counselors might be able to help.
Yeah.
How many, you have step siblings as well?
Yeah. A couple of them are older, so I could technically try and live with them. Part of the issue too is that I can't get any of my stuff right now. Like I have tried to. There have been police involved. There's nothing that they can do. Like it is she didn't steal stuff technically, so it's not like they can go in there and make her let me have anything. So I'm just kind of
Yeah, your step siblings could be able to help you, older ones.
Yeah.
The ones that are older. What do they
Yeah.
say about it?
Oh, they think she's crazy.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think you're
they're
it seems like your mom has either some undiagnosed or even maybe diagnosed, I don't know, personality disorders or something like that, that she is maybe taking out on you a little bit.
right. Well, and at this point, one of my biggest things is that like it sucks emotionally. I have
'Cause
very
you love your mom and you don't want her to
Right.
get in trouble when you tell. Yeah, when Hasan say tell the counselor, I know what you're saying. Like, you don't want to go to the counselor because your mom's gonna get in trouble, correct?
Well, right, and I have siblings who she doesn't do this stuff to either. That's the thing, and I
Yeah.
don't want for them to have any issues going on. And it's like it's a tough situation. And my biggest concern right now is just sort of coping with everything because I am like the reason that I came on here is again because I am just like so hanging on by a thread. Like I do not know what to do half the time, Like, it is too much. It's like constant. She'll send me text messages up until like 4 a.m, just like constant long paragraphs about how awful I am, or like just crap about how like
Where
things
are
that
you
have
now?
gone-
Are you with her right now?
No, I'm with my dad right now. He got me out of there.
Oh.
Before my birthday, he had me, and she was trying to get him in legal trouble because we have a court order. He's in a different state, so I haven't been in the same state as her for the most part, but there have been times where I've like had to go back, but I haven't gone into her house because I've refused to, and like,
Okay, that's good. At least you're
Yeah.
in a safe place right now.
well, and it's not like I'm a 9-year-old where the cops can, like, if they're called, they can make you go into the house. They can't do that to me. I'm person sized, so there's not much that they can do, but it's really frustrating to have to do everything and be stressed literally all of the time and not be able to do much about it. Like, she barrages everyone around me with shit. She has contacted my boyfriend, his family, for some reason. She doesn't know them, but like, just
Some moms can be seriously crazy, and I feel
Yeah.
really bad for you because I know like your situation sounds so stressful, and I understand how stressful that shit could be when your mom's a psychopath. But like, what? No, like 100%. Like, I understand. So like, you have, when I say moving away from your parents could strengthen a bond, I am telling you, I feel like
Oh, yeah.
once you move out, eventually things will, like, she will figure it out on her own that she's
Yeah.
psycho, and she will
Right.
eventually chill out. So though I know you said that you can't, like, go out right now, but my best advice for you is definitely stick around with your dad or your older siblings until you get on your feet.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Do you have an emotional support system
Kind of.
beyond your
Ever
boyfriend?
since- kind of. I have one friend that I really talk to about stuff. Beyond that, that's part of why I'm so stressed out, because I don't have that many people. Like, I have my family. I don't have anyone who can look at it objectively in any sense, which is something that I need. I need for someone to just be like, here's what you need to do. And a lot of the people that I do talk to haven't gone through these things, don't really know a lot about it. I have a couple of my half siblings who their mom was also crazy, and I think my dad just likes crazy people, by the way. It's kind of
Dad
funny.
likes crazy women.
Yeah, yep. They went through similar stuff with their mom. But no, but beyond, I have a few people, but not very many, and that's part of why I'm so stressed out, because I don't have that many people.
Look,
So
look, ultimately, the worst stuff is behind you. You're
Yeah.
18 years old. You're already currently, for the time being, in a safe place. You're with your dad. So there is some room for positivity there.
Right.
What I would focus on in your situation, and I have absolutely no way to comprehend, like, I cannot put myself in your shoes, I'll be honest with you.
That's okay.
But what I would say in this situation is just focus on yourself, and you have to distance yourself, I guess, from that kind of toxicity, and be safe on top of that. Like, be safe. Make sure that if she has a history of demonstrating violent behavior, I would be careful about that as well.
Right.
But just remember that things will only get better from here on out.
Right.
So, what's done is done, and all these horrible things that have happened in the past are now in the past. So, like I said, I would just focus on myself and distance myself in this situation if I were in your shoes.
Yeah.
And it'll get better.
Right. Well, and this is more, I shouldn't say silly, but like, I haven't seen my dog in so long because he's at her house, and he's not technically mine. I'm the one that wanted to get him. We got him before I turned 18, and like, I haven't seen him in so long, and it makes me so sad all of the time. 'Cause he's like
Get the dog. Just get the dog. I'm taking the damn dog. Just take the dog. Take the dog.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can do that legally,
I
and she
can't.
might be able to hold that against you or hold that
Yeah,
over your head.
I don't think I can, but that's another thing that just makes me really sad, because it's my guy, it's my little dog, like makes me sad. I don't know. There's like a lot of things that I'm missing out on. I haven't. I mean,
Wait,
this
is
is
she taking care of the dog very well? Like, if there's like legal issues,
Um,
you could also say like she's not taking a good care of the dog because she's not in the right mental health. Boom, now you got the dog.
I couldn't say honestly. I haven't been in the house for a while. Last time I was there, it was okay. She's not the nicest to anyone with how her things are, so she wasn't the nicest to the dog, but she wasn't abusing him or anything.
Are you going to be, so you're currently not able to get mental health help right now, right? I'm assuming you're under
Yeah,
your
no.
mother's insurance plan, so she could probably block that sort of thing if she wanted
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
there's
right
no
now,
way to switch that over to your father's, right?
We're working on making that stuff happen. One of my biggest issues that I've run into is that courts are stupid. Like really, really stupid and really biased. And we've given them like before right now, there have been times where we've tried to give them evidence of her being emotionally abusive and at this point now being physically abusive, where they just are still like, well, you have to send her back. And that hasn't happened now, but it's like it's such a ridiculous never-ending fight, and I keep trying to literally just ask her, just appeal to her in some way, and it just doesn't seem to work, and it is so like soul crushing constantly. I cannot
Recording when she goes crazy. I know this sounds like super like shady because that's your mom, but you need to start recording shit like video evidence of
I
when
do.
your
Yeah.
okay. And then
Yeah.
now when you get yourself like you don't have to get like the best lawyer because you're already having these issues, especially if you're like video recording, you can get the shittiest lawyer. All they
Yeah.
have to do is like I present you this evidence. But I'm just saying, and you don't have. I think there's a way where you could go to court and get a free lawyer too that would help you with this.
Yeah.
Honestly, you just really need to. What state are you in?
I'm in Texas right now. She's in
There's
Colorado.
a way where you could literally you go on whatever your state website is, and there's one for like emotional abuse, there's ones for domestic violence, there's one for like issues with like home violence, and they will literally give you step-by-step ways of like getting out of that situation. Like they have like shelters where you could live at, where they help you get on your feet, where you eventually like move out. They will
Right.
actually help you to move out. So
Yeah.
if you stay in school, I'm pretty sure that was the rule. That's what they do in Maryland. I don't know how they do it there.
People in the chat are linking Open Path Psychotherapy Collective, openpathcollective.org, where you can find a
awesome.
therapist, affordable in-office and online psychotherapy sessions between $30, $60, and between $30 and $80 for couples and family sessions. I don't know how effective that is, but there are definitely pro bono therapy services that you can find.
Yeah. Also, Rise Above the Disorder is a good place to.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of that.
I haven't, but thank you.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank you. I don't know. There's just been a lot, and I needed something.
I think what shouldn't get lost in all of this chaos in your life also is, again, and I can't stress this enough, what you want to do with your life. You're 18 years old.
Yeah.
It's chaotic right now, but you absolutely should also focus on your own future. Where are you going to go to college? What do you want to do? All this sort of stuff. Because again, you are only 18. This is your senior year in high school. So you absolutely should be thinking about that sort of stuff. And that could even be helpful for you to maybe even get your mind off of the daily chaos that you're in. So
Yeah.
focus on building your own support system. You can get pro bono and even you can get affordable or free therapy probably in Texas. And yeah, just the worst is behind you. So
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know.
problem.
I'm
Thank you,
Be safe.
Be
all right. Yeah, thank you.
There are people in chat that said they're sending you a friend request because they have resources to send you on
Okay.
Discord.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll check those in a second. I have
And if
to.
you ever need anything, you could DM me too.
All right. Thanks. All right.
You're
Should
gonna
I
do
just
great,
go?
Carrie.
I don't know.
Okay. That's everybody, right?
Yeah, Cam said he has an update about the girl if you want to hear it.
An update.
Oh, okay, sure.
All right, me.
Wait, which girl?
The first person
The
we
first
had.
person, Cam.
Oh yeah, I came in later with that.
Yeah, the 18-year-old who wanted to have some back home.
Oh, that's right.
Some back a back
That's some
home fuck buddy.
18-year-old stuff solving issues in 35 minutes over Snapchat. Cam?
Well, it's been like 3 hours.
Okay. Well, it was over
It's just-
Snapchat though, wasn't it?
No, we met up.
Oh,
It's
okay.
ample time.
Okay.
Texted her right after stream, like I said I would.
Alright.
First of all, Jerry, thanks for sharing. That was very touching. Still a little shaken up after that. Related with me a lot. I know I'm a little bit of a shitter, but thanks for sharing that. Now, here's the deal. The update. Okay, so after stream, I texted her. I said, "Hey, what's up? You want to meet up? Go get ice cream? Something. Ice cream's my go-to. It works every time."
Yeah,
So,
no shit. Ice cream's the best. Okay.
Signature.
Yeah. So we go get the ice cream. Sit in the car. I'm like, "Hey, I'm in college right now. You know that. Obviously, we talk every day, pretty much. It's I leave in like 5-6 weeks. 5 now, 6 weeks last week. This is verbatim. That's why I'm like stuttering and shit.
You read a
So,
script?
You're
No.
reading a script.
No. This is just off dome verbatim. So I just got the memory like that. Anyway, we're hanging out, we're chilling. And after the ice cream, I had some cake, I'll say that. And then
You had
it was time for the
Wait, what'd you do after the ice cream?
He had some cake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed
But
it.
then
Alright, go on.
after that, okay, I'm sorry, stalling here.
No,
Okay.
you're good, you're good.
After that, we went to the top of a parking garage. Went outside. It was beautiful. You could see those stars because like parking garage shit. It was pretty cool. We're just vibing, just talking.
Wait,
to
I don't
her.
want to stall. I really don't want to stall. You're telling me like after you guys ate ice cream, you just like ate her butt? Like that was it? Like that was the end?
Oh, come on, Juice. Let him get to the story.
Okay, I just want to know. That was all that happened? Like what? Like that's I've never heard.
No, that
No.
wasn't.
He ate cake. Like, he actually ate cake.
No, that's not,
like,
that's not what
you
happened
guys-
either. Austin. That's not what happened either. I didn't.
my
I didn't say
God.
Wait, you ate her ass? What the hell?
No.
I know it. He ate us.
No. I had cake. I didn't eat cake. You understand?
What do you mean you had cake? You ate cake if you had cake,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Then I beat some cake up. Whatever. Same difference.
Did you grab a handful of ass? I'm wondering
I'm
what the hell
so
happened.
confused. Like what? Like
Are we too old? How old are you, Juice? How old are you?
I'm
Or do you not-
25. I'm turning
We're the
25.
same age. Yeah, well, I don't know. We're not up to date with these Zoomers.
Yeah, what is it? I
the-
thought eating cake means eating ass.
Listen.
What's
The cake's
Okay,
not the
so you
important
had
part.
sex with her. Go on.
Oh,
Yeah, see, Hasan gets it.
No,
I don't know
you guys
why
don't.
these-
Eating cake means fucking eating ass. Everybody knows that.
Oh,
didn't
so
say I ate the cake.
had cake is. Oh, okay. So you
Oh,
thought.
thank God.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just?
Yeah.
I literally thought that you.
Because I'm
ate
18.
Okay. Just can you wrap?
cake.
Come on. Can you finish the story, please?
Okay, sorry,
I was like,
Hasan.
man,
went
you're
to do that. Let's
overindulging,
go.
man. That's a lot of calories.
Yeah, that's so
Okay.
much.
So anyway, I do use my fitness pal. Thanks Hasan for that. Lost like 30 pounds over the past few months. Pretty cool. Anyway,
Congratulations.
thanks, buddy. So we're talking, and I took your advice. I said, hey, you are beautiful. I like spending time with you. You know I'm going away. But it's gonna be okay. I mean, I'll still talk to you. I don't know what's coming for me in the future, but I don't know what's coming for you in the future either. But I'll make sure we still talk to you. And yeah, it's not that exciting, but that's how real life is. It's not that exciting, you know.
Great. So you guys are fine. So you're coming back here
Result.
to say that it worked. Okay,
Saved.
good deal. Woo!
And he said all of this while sliding into a certain person's DMs while like after they got off of stream.
That is true. I did say what's up to USB, but that was a different thing. We're both from Southside Chicago. It's fine. You know, I just had to say what's up.
This is such a fitting ending.
I love it here. It's great.
What a great ending.
What is
Wait,
happening in my Discord, dude? I'm gonna fucking nuke it one of these days. I swear to God.
So thanks for having me on. Austin, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Hassan,
Mm-hmm.
keep drinking Mountain Dew or whatever you do. I got the juice. I'll drop a follow.
Thanks.
Wait, why
Froggen.
you're not gonna follow me, asshole? What the hell?
I'm already following you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I've been trying to get on the show for like a month now. Gone dog, don't know wall every time, but whatever. Not gonna plug. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go because
2% of the people get on the show. It's very low.
Chat's molding. I gotta go. All right.
All
Have a
right.
good night, guys.
Thanks for the update. And thank you to Dr. Show, Mr. Show, Austin. Thank you. I got the Jews. Thank you, Adept, and Will, and Poke as well. Oh, thank you all of you for coming on. Thank you to the moderating team, of course, once again for putting this together. Morgan, Kuro, you guys are great. Nate, what's up?
One more thing before we go.
What?
Look, we gotta stay true to this cause, and we need to get out there and vote Donald Trump out of office in 2020, November 3rd.
You're really pushing the boundaries here, man. I'm so glad that your takes here. I'm so glad that your takes here are going to actually secure a Joe Biden electoral victory, dude. I'm so excited.
That's right. We're ready. Ready. I'm riding.
Oh, I know you're riding, dude.
I'm all libbed up. Okay, thanks, Hassan. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Are we supposed to leave now?
Oh, wait.
Austin.
Is this where we leave?
Yeah,
Austin,
well, I'm
I
gonna end the stream as well. It's been 11 hours. I'm fucking dying.